This is the Chattanooga Kickoff Network, home of football in the scenic city. Are you ready to enjoy the beautiful game together? Today's broadcast is proudly brought to you on the Chattanooga Kickoff Network.
Gathers it up on the edge of the 18, looking for help, gets around a defender, well struck, he scores! 1-0 Chattanooga Football Club! Coaches delivers a straight left side, 2-1 Chattanooga lead! Chattanooga Football Club out in front! Approaches, strikes right side, it's saved! Chattanooga Football Club wins in the shootout!
Hi Chattanooga FC fans! We've got an exciting lineup for you today as we gear up for kickoff. Jump into the conversation on platforms like Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Your insights and enthusiasm significantly strengthen our community. You can find game day content, like our starting 11, game day guides, last-second information, and more now by visiting us on social media at Chattanooga FC. Game day snapshots? We'd love to see them. Tag us in your photos. Your vibrant energy is infectious, and celebrating those moments with you is what we're all about. Using our hashtags? Remember to include hashtag Chattanooga always and hashtag SomosCFC in your posts about Chattanooga. Let's unite on social media, unified in spirit. Whether we come out on top or not, we stand together. Show the world your support for the team, from home cheers to stadium roars. It's all for the love of soccer.
Gabriel Schrei will be on the call today. We'll be going to him soon for pregame. Don't go anywhere. You're tuned into the Chattanooga Kickoff Network.
Your kids about the dangers of vaping can be hard. Getting them to listen to hot gossip is easy. So here's some drama you could share with your kid. Dude, did you hear about Cassie and Jake? No, but did you hear that vaping can cause irreversible lung damage and nicotine affects brain? If you want to get tips on when and how to talk to your kids, visit talkaboutvaping.org. Brought to you by the American Lung Association and the Ad Council.
What I know about courage, I learned from my adoptive mom. She said sometimes you just gotta hold on and know we'll get through this. Mom, we are so high up. Hold my hand.
No, you hold my hand.
Here we go.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to find out more.
I learned patience from my adoptive dad. All he had to say was,
"Hey, you got this. Just breathe." Hey, we're pretty good.
yeah,
Might have to start a band.
I got it.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to find out more. This message is brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
Can't make it to the game? No problem. Tune in to the Chattanooga Kickoff Network for live broadcasts of every Chattanooga Football Club match. Hear every goal, every save, and every moment of excitement from the comfort of your home. Don't miss a second of the action, whether you're at home or on the go. Follow us on the Chattanooga Kickoff Network and stay connected with all the live updates and commentary. Experience the game as if you were right there in the stadium. Chattanooga Kickoff Network, bringing the game to you.
This summer, the Games will bring us together to celebrate our nation's athletes, their sacrifices, resilience, and unwavering passion. Because at the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, we believe athletes are defined by their journey, not the medals they win. And creating a safer stage for all levels of competition is our priority, from the practice fields in your town to the podium in Paris. Join the movement to end abuse at uscenterforsafesport.org.
Retirement can be scary, but only if you're not prepared. That's why AARP created thisispretirement.org. Because unless you've already retired, you're in pretirement, and you still have time to plan. Learn about retirement savings options, potential tax breaks, and how you can build savings over time. Visit thisispretirement.org for free resources to help you customize your action plan and feel the retirement fear disappear. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
Hey Chattanooga FC fans, stay connected with all the latest news, match updates, and behind-the-scenes action by following Chattanooga Football Club on social media. From Twitter and Instagram to Facebook and YouTube, we're bringing you closer to the team you love. Join the conversation, share your thoughts, and show your support with #ChattanoogaFC. Follow us today and be part of the CFC community. Don't miss out on any of the excitement. Chattanooga Football Club, connecting our city one post at a time. Hey Chattanooga, show your pride for the Chattanooga Football Club. Our team, our city, our pride. Join us at Finley Stadium and experience the thrill of live soccer. From heart-stopping goals to electrifying saves, there's nothing like the roar of the crowd. Get your tickets now at ChattanoogaFC.com and bring your friends and family for an unforgettable night. Together, we can make this season one for the record books. Let's pack the stands and show our team the support they deserve.
Ranger Station, Ranger speaking.
Yeah, hi. I'd like to report a bear sighting.
Location?
In the woods, just outside of town.
Oh, not surprising. You've got your home. Bears have theirs.
Yeah, but see, this wasn't just any bear. This bear was wearing jeans and a hat, as in a Smokey Bear.
Jeans and a hat. That's definitely Smokey. What exactly did he have to say?
Well, we were about to head home, after having a bonfire.
Oh, I can guess where this is going.
Right. See, Smokey told me the fire wasn't actually out. He said if it's too hot to touch, it's too hot to leave.
That's true. Did you know that 9 out of 10 wildfires are caused by humans? That means 9 out of 10 wildfires can be prevented.
Wow, no kidding?
I'm a forest ranger. We never kid.
Sorry.
that was a joke.
Oh.
If you see someone in danger of starting a wildfire, step in and make a difference, because 9 out of 10 wildfires are caused by humans. Brought to you by Smokey Bear, the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council. Learn more at smokeybear.com.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Chattanooga, every game day is an experience with the Chattanooga Football Club. From thrilling matches at Finley Stadium to community events and fan meetups, there's something for everyone. Join us and be a part of the action. Visit ChattanoogaFC.com for tickets, schedules, and all the latest news. Let's come together and support our team like never before. Chattanooga Football Club, one city, one team, one goal. Show your Chattanooga FC pride everywhere you go with official club gear. From stylish hats and tees to cozy hoodies and scarves, we've got everything you need to represent your team. Visit our online store at ChattanoogaFC.com or stop by our merchandise stands at Finley Stadium. Gear up and wear your colors proudly. Let's paint the city blue together. Chattanooga Football Club. Your team, your style, your gear.
I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you prevent wildfires.
Dude, I've got this. I've been camping since I was 5 years old.
But I am a camping influencer.
You know what? I'll bet you $5. Assistant Smokey, what is the best way to put out a campfire?
To put out a campfire, drown with water, stir, drown again. Then make sure the fire is out cold by feeling with the back of your hand.
Wait, really?
I'll take the $5.
Learn more at smokeybear.com.
Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
To your kids about the dangers of vaping can be hard. Getting them to listen to hot gossip is easy. So here's some drama you could share with your kid. Dude, did you hear about Cassie and Jake? No, but did you hear that vaping can cause irreversible lung damage and nicotine affects brain development? Nuh-uh. You don't need to gossip if you want to have an open conversation about vaping. So if you want to get tips on when and how to talk to your kids, visit talkaboutvaping.org. Brought to you by the American Lung Association and the Ad Council.
What I know about courage, I learned from my adoptive mom. She said sometimes you just gotta hold on and know we'll get through this. Mom, we are so high up. Hold my hand.
No, you hold my hand.
Here we go.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to find out more.
I learned patience from my adoptive dad. All he had to say was,
"Hey, you got this. Just breathe." Hey, we're pretty good.
Yeah.
Might have to start a band.
I got it.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to find out more. This message is brought to you by Adopt U.S. Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
Can't make it to the game? No problem. Tune in to the Chattanooga Kickoff Network for live broadcasts of every Chattanooga Football Club match. Hear every goal, every save, and every moment of excitement from the comfort of your home. Don't miss a second of the action, whether you're at home or on the go. Follow us on the Chattanooga Kickoff Network and stay connected with all the live updates and commentary. Experience the game as if you were right there in the stadium. Chattanooga Kickoff Network, bringing the game to you.
This summer, the games will bring us together to celebrate our nation's athletes, their sacrifices, resilience, and unwavering passion. Because at the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, we believe athletes are defined by their journey, not the medals they win. And creating a safer stage for all levels of competition is our priority, from the practice fields in your town to the podium in Paris. Join the movement to end abuse at uscenterforsafesport.org.
Retirement can be scary, but only if you're not prepared. That's why AARP created thisispretirement.org. Because unless you've already retired, you're in pretirement, and you still have time to plan. Learn about retirement savings options, potential tax breaks, and how you can build savings over time. Visit thisispretirement.org for free resources to help you customize your action plan and feel the retirement fear disappear. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
Dates.
For your own safety, you are reminded to stand behind the yellow line.
Welcome Chattanooga FC fans to Pre-Game Chat. We're counting down to kickoff. Today, we've got all the latest team news, key player insights, and your starting 11. Plus, we'll break down the tactics that could make the difference on the pitch in this one. Stay with us as we get you ready for game time. This is Pre-Game Chat, your ultimate pre-game destination for everything Chattanooga FC. Here's your host, Gabriel Schrein.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome into Pre-Game Chat, your go-to show for all things Chattanooga FC. Excited to bring you all of the action today on the road, Chattanooga taking on Crown Legacy FC. Chattanooga, it's the third and final time they've taken on Crown Legacy in the 2024 MLS Next Pro regular season. Welcome to Match Week 23, everyone. Both sides vying for crucial points, 3 on the line in the run to the 2024 Next Pro playoffs. Chattanooga FC is 7-7-7 with 5 shootout wins, good for 33 points and 8th place in the Eastern Conference. They're looking to bounce back after a narrow defeat away to Huntsville City FC last weekend, and now traveling over to North Carolina to take on Crown Legacy FC, who is 8-7-5 with 4 shootout wins, good for 33 points and 6th place in the Eastern Conference. Now let's dive right into the strategy for Chattanooga Football Club. The key will be bouncing back from last week's narrow defeat to Huntsville. That game showed some vulnerabilities, but particularly in the final third, Chattanooga struggled to find the back of the net despite some decent chances. But today, the focus will be on being sharper, more clinical, and taking advantage of those key moments when they do arise. Crown Legacy has already bested Chattanooga twice this season with scores of 4-1 back in May and a closer match 2-1 in July. Those results will weigh heavy on the minds of both players and coaches, and of course, us watching, tuned into the match this afternoon. But what's crucial here is not to dwell on them for Chattanooga, but to learn from it. And Coach Roderick Underwood is a champion of that. He's emphasized the importance of energy and focus coming into this third and final encounter. It's all about execution today. Doing things that Chattanooga does well, but doing them a little better than before. One of the areas where Chattanooga has been strong this season is in ball possession. They're ranked third in the entire league for passes completed with over 8,700 to their name. No small feat. And it tells us the team likes to control the tempo, dictate the flow, and keep opponents chasing. However, possession alone doesn't win games. The challenge today is translating that possession into goals, capitalizing on extended periods of control, and making Crown Legacy pay when they do have the ball. Speaking of goals, Chattanooga's defense has been solid, conceding just 28 this season, which puts them among the best in the league. But defense is only half of the battle. Chattanooga's attack needs to step it up, and who better to lead the charge than Marcus Naglestad? The club's all-time leading scorer is back, re-signing just in time to help push this team into the playoffs. Here's the announcement audio from the social media post this week.
Wide right and finds the back of the net. Number 99, his 54th all-time goal for Chattanooga Football Club. Here it is, Marcus Naglestad, the howitzer, and the goal! Just unbelievable.
Marcus Naglestad is back in the Scenic City. We're going to step aside and join Hayes Creech along with Marcus Naglestad, who caught up with the Chattanooga FC legend during the week.
All right, Marcus, so welcome back. How does it feel to return amidst this new chapter in TFC's history and also in the midst of a playoff push as well?
It's really cool. It's the games you want to play, the ones that really count, and the team has done a really good job so far to put us in a spot to fight for a spot in the playoffs. So, I just want to come in and help out in whatever way I can.
With what you're, comfortable sharing, what was the conversation like with Rod, and in terms of bringing you back in, and kind of what discussions went on about role and things like that?
They need more attacking options. They don't have, they have some quality options for sure, but maybe in numbers have been lacking a little bit, especially now towards the end of the season. There's a lot of important games. You want guys to be fit and ready, and you never know if with injuries and whatever, when playoffs comes around, you want, a strong 11 on the field, and you just need not just the 11 on the field, but you need, options off the bench. So we haven't talked much about expectations or anything, but just I played for him for 2 years. What I can do, and we'll see. I don't really know, to what extent I'll be involved, but I'm hoping to play as much as possible and help out when I can, when I'm called upon.
Been able to watch them a fair bit, this during the season. Overall, what have you made of the team's performances this year?
It's good. Yeah, a lot of quality players. I know a lot of them from before. I obviously played with them, a good amount of them before, so I know those guys. And also the new guys seem like a bunch of quality players. So now it looks like a group that I can thrive with, and a bunch of guys I'm excited to play with for sure.
And then in terms of the league, what have you been able to sort of assess from an observer point of view so far?
It's a good league. It has a lot of exciting young players, a lot of really good individual talent. The games are high speed. There's a lot of individual brilliance, but there's probably also players aren't that experienced. They're lacking a little bit in that department, but from a individual skill and athleticism point of view, I think there's a lot of kind of diamonds in the rough for sure.
Right now you're with Hayes Creech and Marcus Naglestad from their interview earlier this week about his signing.
Any goals in particular that you can share with us that you're kind of looking for from this chapter, and as an individual, and then the team's goals?
I think first of all, I just want to make the playoffs from a team perspective, and then once we're in there, it's win or go home. You just never know. So then I say that's goal number one. And from an individual point of view, I want to get on the field. I want to score goals. I want to assist. I want to create chances. It just really depends on we'll see how much I end up playing, and to what extent I get involved. But when I'm on the field, I want to be dangerous, and I want to score goals. That's what I'm here to do.
What has this year entailed for you? How do you sort of reflect on your 2024 so far?
It's been different. Yeah, it's been the first sort of year in my career where I've spent the majority of the season on the sideline, just watching, being on the outside. It's definitely been interesting, giving me some time to reflect and think of things, and just miss the game really. Kind of made me even more hungry. Just you kind of realize when you're on the outside how how much you miss just not just the games, but just being in the locker room with the guys and the practice and on road trips. And yeah, I'm just really excited to be, back amongst the guys. And yeah, I can't wait to step on that field again and then compete.
What have you made of Mehdi Ouamri's performances, and have you been able to talk with him a bit as well?
No, I've talked to him, today and yesterday, but also I met him before, like being around the team. So it seems like a really nice, genuine guy. Obviously a really good forward as well. Scored, I think, 8 goals, 2 assists, is it? And he's contributed with his movement and his hold-up play as well. So he's a good player, and he can score goals, I can score goals, and why not have 2 guys that can put the ball in the back of net? That never hurts.
Lastly, what's your message to CFC supporters right now?
Just really excited to be back. Really excited to play in front of them again. I've missed it a lot. We have the best fans in our league, and I'd say even in U.S. soccer. So they've always treated me so well ever since I came here, 3 years ago, and yeah, I just want to play in front of them again, and I want to celebrate a goal in front of them again. That's what I miss.
Chattanooga as a whole, what does Chattanooga mean to you?
I mean, it means a lot. It's become, obviously, I'm not American. I'm not, I've only spent a few years here, but this has sort of become what I feel like is home to me, on this side of the pond. So ever since I came, they've just made me feel super welcomed and loved and appreciated. So I just have good things to say about Chattanooga, and it's made it, it's been a hard place to leave, and that's one of the reasons I'm still here. So yeah.
That's Hayes Creech and Marcus Naglestein catching up during the week about the Chattanooga FC legend returning to the lineup. We'll take a short break and be right back with more pre-game chat.
Show your Chattanooga FC pride everywhere you go with official club gear. From stylish hats and tees to cozy hoodies and scarves, we've got everything you need to represent your team. Visit our online store at ChattanoogaFC.com or stop by our merchandise stands at Finley Stadium. Gear up and wear your colors proudly. Let's paint the city blue together. Chattanooga Football Club. Your team, your style, your gear. Chattanooga, every game day is an experience with the Chattanooga Football Club. From thrilling matches at Finley Stadium to community events and fan meetups, there's something for everyone. Join us and be a part of the action. Visit ChattanoogaFC.com for tickets, schedules, and all the latest news. Let's come together and support our team like never before. Chattanooga Football Club, one city, one team, one goal.
We're back with more pre-game chat. Here's your host, Gabriel Schrei.
Hi everyone, welcome back to pre-game chat. Chattanooga FC on the road to take on Crown Legacy this afternoon, the third and final time of the 2024 MLS Next Pro regular season for these two. Chattanooga is 7-7-7, 5 shootout wins, 33 points. Good for 8th in the Eastern Conference. Crown Legacy is 8-7-5 with 4 shootout wins, 2 in a row they're coming off of. Good for 33 points as well, and 6th place in the Eastern Conference. Let's dig in a bit on Crown Legacy FC. The club comes into this match on a high, having secured those 2 back-to-back shootout wins earlier this month. And they've shown that they can handle pressure through those and, of course, come out on top, which means Chattanooga needs to be on their toes, especially in the closing stages this afternoon. Crown Legacy is led by Aaron John, 7 goals, 7 assists, one of the most balanced attackers in the league. His ability to score and create chances makes him a dual threat that Chattanooga needs to target and contain. And of course, the coaching dynamic has shaken things up a bit as well. Kevin Sonchak stepped in to lead the team midway through the season, and that fresh perspective has galvanized the squad, something Chattanooga needs to be mindful of. His adjustments have really helped out the roster throughout the course of the second half of the season and changed the entire course of the season for Crown Legacy. As we look ahead to kickoff, the focus for Chattanooga is going to be on executing the game plan with precision, using strength and possession to create chances, staying disciplined at the back, and making the most of opportunities that do come their way throughout the course of the match. This one, to me at least, feels like a must-win for both sides, and playoffs are on the line as the high-stakes battle is about to begin on the pitch. We'll take another break and be back with more pregame chat and pregame analysis in just a moment.
Show your Chattanooga FC pride everywhere you go with official club gear. From stylish hats and tees to cozy hoodies and scarves, we've got everything you need to represent your team. Visit our online store at ChattanoogaFC.com or stop by our merchandise stands at Finley Stadium. Gear up and wear your colors proudly. Let's paint the city blue together. Chattanooga Football Club. Your team, your style, your gear.
Hey Chattanooga, show your pride for the Chattanooga Football Club. Our team, our city, our pride. Join us at Finley Stadium and experience the thrill of live soccer. From heart-stopping goals to electrifying saves, there's nothing like the roar of the crowd. Get your tickets now at ChattanoogaFC.com and bring your friends and family for an unforgettable night. Together we can make this season one for the record books. Let's pack the stands and show our team the support they deserve.
We're back with more pregame chat. Here's your host, Gabriel Schrei.
Hi everyone, welcome back to pregame chat. I'm Gabriel Schrei. We're just minutes away from kickoff between Chattanooga and Crown Legacy. Gearing up for the action, we're going to take a closer look at what Chattanooga needs to do in the final moments before the whistle blows. Chattanooga tonight taking on Crown Legacy FC. It's the third and final time of the regular season here as part of match week 23 in the run-up to the MLS Next Pro playoffs for this season. Chattanooga is 7-7-7, 5 shootout wins, 33 points. 33 points as well for Crown Legacy FC, but with 8 wins, 7 losses, and 5 draws, as well as 4 shootout wins, they're good for 6th in the Eastern Conference, while Chattanooga is currently in 8th. The third encounter this season between these two teams, there's a level of familiarity that can't be overlooked, but obviously it kind of feels like everything goes out the window as the playoff race is becoming hotter and hotter. Chattanooga can really make the difference tonight in midfield control. We've talked about their ability to dominate possession, but obviously it's not just about holding onto the ball, it's about controlling tempo and dictating the pace of the entire match. Crown Legacy will try to disrupt the rhythm of Chattanooga with quick counterattacks, chipping the ball over the top. It's essential that midfielders stay composed, recycle possession effectively, and maintain their defensive shape to prevent any breakaways from Crown Legacy. To hear more on strategy, we're going to step aside and hear comments from head coach Roderick Underwood following the loss to Huntsville last week. This was pitch side on the turf.
Yeah, overall reaction tonight was ultimately we need to be better in front of goal. You know, defensively we were better. There were some good moments offensively, but not enough. And that is something that we just got to get better at. If we need goals, right? We need goals. I've said it over and over again, right? Yeah, we got one goal was really hard to hold on to in this league. But, we still want more. We still want more from the team. There was good periods of certain things, but we need more. We need more if we want to do what we said we were going to do. Yeah, Gene, I mean, this is why Gene's here, right? I mean, Gene has been asked, I mean, Gene goes all the way back to when we were in NISA, and I wanted Gene early on, and I thought it was going to be too expensive, and, then we were able to get him last year, and he stepped up well, and then, slow start because he had the injury. Burke stepped up beautifully. Burke has improved masterfully. But Gene stepped up again tonight, right? So, yeah, I mean, it's an important game for us. They might play tomorrow, I think, probably. So they have a chance to leapfrog us, and I'm not sure. I haven't looked that close, but next week's a match that we got to get.
That was Chattanooga FC head coach Roderick Underwood following the loss to Huntsville last week for CFC. His comments and thoughts on strategy. Defensively, Chattanooga has shown resilience throughout the course of the season, but Crown Legacy's attack, particularly Aaron John, will pose a pretty big threat. John is a player who thrives in the final third, whether it's creating chances or finishing his own. Chattanooga's backline will need to do things particularly alert to his movements. Especially in transition moments, he can usually exploit open space in those moments and counters. Communication between defenders and the keeper will be really important tonight on the road for Chattanooga. On the attacking front, Marcus Naglestad, his return could be pivotal. His presence alone can create opportunities, whether through direct set-piece chances or by drawing defenders away from other attacking players. Crown Legacy knows who he is. They're going to key in on him tonight. It's going to be important for Chattanooga to take advantage of any set pieces they earn today. They can be game changers, especially in a match where it feels like it's going to be so close and so evenly matched in open play. Let's also not forget the importance of substitutes tonight. Both teams have seen goals come from the benches, 5 for Chattanooga, 4 for Crown Legacy. The depth for CFC could be a factor, but Coach Underwood will need to be strategic about how and when he uses substitutions to either press for a late goal or shore up the defense. Looking at the bigger picture, both teams on the cusp of playoff positions. Chattanooga in 8th in the Eastern Conference, in 6th is Crown Legacy. A win today would be a huge step, 3 points outright towards securing a spot in the postseason, while a loss could make the road to the playoffs much more difficult. Stay with us on Pregame Chat. We'll be back. Stay tuned as we'll have all of the action live tonight right after a short break. Don't go anywhere. Kickoff in just moments.
Show your Chattanooga FC pride everywhere you go with official club gear. From stylish hats and tees to cozy hoodies and scarves, we've got everything you need to represent your team. Visit our online store at ChattanoogaFC.com or stop by our merchandise stands at Finley Stadium. Gear up and wear your colors proudly. Let's paint the city blue together. Chattanooga Football Club. Your team, your style, your gear.
Children are the greatest joy and our best hope for a better future. Friends, they are the future. But did you know that millions of kids are facing hunger every day? Food is not just food. It's energy, health, confidence, hope, and even love. Yes, love.
Thank you!
Learn more about how No Kid Hungry is helping end child hunger in America at helpnokidhungry.org.
Can't make it to the game? No problem. Tune in to the Chattanooga Kickoff Network for live broadcasts of every Chattanooga Football Club match. Hear every goal, every save, and every moment of excitement from the comfort of your home. Don't miss a second of the action, whether you're at home or on the go. Follow us on the Chattanooga Kickoff Network and stay connected with all the live updates and commentary. Experience the game as if you were right there in the stadium. Chattanooga Kickoff Network, bringing the game to you.
Adopt US Kids presents What to Expect When You're Expecting. A teenager. Learning the lingo.
Today I'm going to help parents translate teen slang. Now, when a teen says something is on fleek, it's exactly like saying, that's rad. It simply means that something is awesome or cool. Another one is totes. It's exactly like saying, totally, just shorter. As in, I totes love going to the mall with Becca. Another word you might hear is jelly. Jelly is a shorter, better way to say jealous. As in, Chloe, I am like so jelly of your unicorn phone case.
You don't have to speak teen to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will think you're, rad just the same. To learn more, visit adoptuskids.org. A public service announcement brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council.
Chattanooga, every game day is an experience with the Chattanooga Football Club. From thrilling matches at Finley Stadium to community events and fan meetups, there's something for everyone. Join us and be a part of the action. Visit ChattanoogaFC.com for tickets, schedules, and all the latest news. Let's come together and support our team like never before. Chattanooga Football Club, one city, one team, one goal.
Hi, I'm Ryan Blaney, a third-generation race car driver, and we dedicate a lot of our time to going as fast as possible. My grandpa Lou is the reason why my dad and I started racing, and I'm really proud to follow in his tracks. But when my grandpa was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, it was a very unexpected bump in the road for us. I've learned a lot on this journey with my grandpa Lou, and the memories of my grandpa will always be with me. It's important to notice if older family members are acting differently, experiencing problems with their memory, or having trouble with routine tasks. Talking about Alzheimer's can be really tough, but if you notice something, have a conversation with your loved one. encourage them to see a doctor, or offer to go with them. Early detection of Alzheimer's can give your family time to explore support services, make a plan for the future, and access available treatments. The Alzheimer's Association provides care, support, and research to help you take control of the situation with your family and manage the disease together. If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together. Visit alz.org/time to talk. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
Hey Chattanooga, show your pride for the Chattanooga Football Club. Our team, our city, our pride. Join us at Finley Stadium and experience the thrill of live soccer. From heart-stopping goals to electrifying saves, there's nothing like the roar of the crowd. Get your tickets now at ChattanoogaFC.com and bring your friends and family for an unforgettable night. Together we can make this season one for the record books. Let's pack the stands and show our team the support they deserve.
Welcome to an electrifying showing of pro-side soccer under the lights. This is the Chattanooga Kickoff Radio Network, bringing you every heart-stopping moment, every triumphant goal, and every unforgettable play from the field. The Chattanooga Football Club, with their unstoppable spirit and relentless drive, represent our city on the pitch again. The tension is palpable, the stakes are high, and the roar of the crowd is about to reach a fever pitch.
From the first whistle to the final victory cry, we've got you covered. This is the Chattanooga Kickoff Radio Network. Now we go live to your play-by-play host, Gabriel Schrei.
And welcome into tonight's coverage of Pro Side Soccer on CKRN. Glad you're along for the ride. I'm Gabriel Schrei. Crucial points are on the line between Crown Legacy Football Club, who's playing host to Chattanooga Football Club. Crown Legacy this season 8-7-5, 33 points in league play. Chattanooga 7-7-7. They also have 33 points in league play. That means that Chattanooga is just barely in if the season were to end today at 8th in the Eastern Conference. Crown Legacy also just barely in, up at the 6th spot. So really crucial points on the line between these two, and they are going to duke it out full force in contention for them. Let's get to know the starting lineups for tonight's match, starting with Crown Legacy Football Club. Up front, it's Berchamus, Singh, and Smalls. In the middle, we've got John, Pena, and Duke. And in the back, it's Forbes, Sankiza, Neely, and Asi. And in goal, Odunze. For Chattanooga FC, up front is Wamri, Kwak, Garcia Sosa, and Gray. Arthur and Jimenez are in Zazu in the middle. Garvanyan, Prepelica, Villafaramina, and Patez on the back. And Burke in goal tonight for Chattanooga Football Club. Couple of notes on that starting lineup for Chattanooga FC. Gene Antoine not in the lineup and Alex McGrath out due to short-term injuries. They'll be back soon. It means that Anatoly Prepelica captains this team for the first time this season. Also on the roster, as I talked about a lot during our pregame coverage, Marcus Naglestad, the all-time leading scorer for Chattanooga FC. We could see him tonight. He is on the bench as a substitute, wearing number 99 yet again for the roster in blue. Excited to see these clubs go at it, and excited you're along for the ride tonight. We'll have all of the action on the Chattanooga Kickoff Radio Network as these two clubs get underway in just a moment from Matthews, North Carolina. Chattanooga Football Club wearing their white kits. They'll start on the left tonight. Crown Legacy FC wearing their home navies. They'll start on the right. So Chattanooga working in the first half from left to right, and vice versa, right to left for Crown Legacy FC. A couple of more quick notes for you. These two clubs have already met twice during this regular season. First on May 15th, Crown Legacy a commanding 4-1 win, and then followed that up with a 2-1 win as they were able to edge out Chattanooga in Tennessee. Now their third and final meeting tonight of the regular season will be hotly contested. Our officials, the head referee Elvis Osmanovic, the assistant referees Austin Holt and Patrick Slane, and our fourth official, Josiah Park, for this match between these two clubs. Chattanooga FC lost last time out. They've had a couple of rough matches in a row, played to a draw against Toronto FC, had a victory against Orlando City B and could really use the win for the points tonight in Matthews, North Carolina. I mentioned the Eastern Conference standings already. Crown Legacy at 6th, Chattanooga at 8th. Overall, in league standings, Crown Legacy at 12th, Chattanooga at 14th. Leading the league is North Texas FC Cincy, Philly Union, LAFC 2, and St. Louis City 2, with 46, 43, 41, 38, and 37 points respectively. So that's just to give you a perspective of how close this race to the playoffs really is. They're only 5 points back from 5th place. We're about ready to go. Pro Side Soccer coming to you live on CKRN. I'm Gabriel Schrei. Thanks for being with us tonight. It's Chattanooga Football Club on the road taking on Crown Legacy FC. We've got all the action. About ready to go. First with the ball tonight will be Crown Legacy as we kick off and are underway from Matthews, North Carolina. Long ball over the top from the midfield stripe, down along the far touchline. This one gathered up by Crown Legacy, looking inside and chipped away by Chattanooga on the back as it rolls off. Well played by Chattanooga FC. Viafara Amina on the back, playing aggressively to prevent a centering feed. Lots of crosses in open play for these two clubs this year. 102 for Chattanooga FC, 104 for Crown Legacy. Both of them love to try and create danger in front of the 6-yard box. An early set piece and certainly going to be a focus in tonight's match. This one for Crown Legacy. They're way down on the left. The ball will come from the far corner. Just in front of the Legacy lawn. CLFC chips this into play in the wing, looking around with it. Dished out front of the 18-yard box. Here's a cross back door looking for the header, and it sails on Crown Legacy over the end line and out of play for Chattanooga goal kick. Jonathan Burke will put us back underway as the first minute is in the books. Into the second and scoreless from Matthews. Burke calling out to his teammates saying, let's head up the field, and trying to send traffic up the pitch so he can put us back underway. Burke in goal tonight for Antoine, who is out short term with an injury. Chattanooga FC will certainly miss back-to-back Golden Glove Award winner from Nice, Gene Antoine. He's been electric for some time for the club. Here's the long goal kick. It skeeters through midfield and somehow finds its way down towards the penalty arc where Odunze puts this off of one of his teammates. It stays in play and he gathers it up. Second minute is rolling quickly. Crown Legacy about to dish the ball out from inside of their own 18-yard box. He's taking as much time as he can with this and happy to do so. Wamry crashes as he delivers. Well played by Chituro, the goalkeeper from Raleigh, North Carolina. Through midfield, Chattanooga trying to cut this off. Crown Legacy, a pass towards the penalty arc, and Garvanyan takes it away at the last moment. Nimfasha Berchamus was running the ball down. He's appeared in a few MLS matches this season, able to create some danger for Crown Legacy in the third minute. Burke was feeling the pressure for sure. Berchamus has scored 3 goals this season already in 9 starts for Crown Legacy. CLFC with the ball behind the midfield stripe, working it all around back and forth and trying to find some way to attack. To the far side along the touchline right near midfield and stripped away by Chattanooga. Garcia Sosa through traffic. He's got Wamry now delivered to Gray far side along the touchline. Long pass towards the wing. Garcia Sosa, foot race to the ball in the back. Nearly cut off by Crown Legacy inside of the 18 to Taylor Gray. Dished out front of the 6, cut off near the penalty spot. Well played defensively by Sankiza. Trying to clear it. Crown Legacy has it taken back away by Chattanooga just outside of the 18. Delivered out front to Garcia Sosa, who's looking both ways. Chattanooga stays with it, slowing the pace just a bit. We're scoreless in the 4th minute, and Chattanooga will now return the ball and reset behind midfield. There's tonight's captain, Anatoly Prepelica, and the ball is sent back to the keeper, Jonathan Burke. Chattanooga floats this to the far side. Long ball roped over the top towards the 18. This one escapes, and Chituro will gather it up. Chituro in goal and keeping tonight for Crown Legacy Football Club. Their sheet clean in the early stages. Kwok crashing and kept away from Minjay effectively by Crown Legacy. 2 attackers crashing in as the keeper clears this towards midfield. Chattanooga takes it out of the air. Looking good early. Garvanyan now with the ball. Just behind the stripe, he rolls this back for help. Chattanooga to the captain, Anatoly Prepelica, who is 20 yards beyond the 18-yard box of CFC. He delivers to the far side, rolling this across through vacant space. Well hit through traffic. Chattanooga up to the midfield stripe. Taylor Gray working his way along that white line backwards, and now floated over the top looking for Taylor Gray, who's in space, and he is going to lose this one as it rolls over the touchline and to Crown Legacy Football Club. Hello and welcome from Matthews, North Carolina. We've got a great one on our hands. It's Crown Legacy Football Club and Chattanooga FC tonight on CKRN. I'm Gabriel Schrei, still scoreless in the opening stages. Ball thrown into the wing, down on the right by Crown Legacy. They're trying to work right to left. This one out of the wing, long pass towards midfield. Chipped and sputtering through the air into the circle. Chattanooga's Garvanyan gets it over to Menje. He's walking with the ball towards the 18, left off for Wamri, and Chituru dives onto the ball, covering it at the last moment to keep it away from Anatoly. Very well played by the keeper, able to run down the ball and prevent the scoring chance for Chattanooga. Now Crown Legacy trying to find a way to work this out of the back. A.J. Aaron-John, he's been very decorated this season, recognized as one of the up-and-coming stars officially by the front office of the league. Long ball from midfield to Berchamas. He's walking it towards the 18, pass out front. This one sent off, and Chattanooga will take over with the ball on goal kick midway through our 6th minute. Well played defensively by Chattanooga FC, not feeling, well, I shouldn't say not feeling much pressure, but able to withstand in the face of pressure what could have been a very dangerous moment and situation created by Crown Legacy for Chattanooga on the road, and instead staying cool, calm, and collected, especially without all-star goalkeeper Gene Antoine. Jonathan Burke has done very well this season. Rod Underwood, head coach of Chattanooga FC, has said multiple times he's very happy with the performance of Burke. We hadn't heard a lot from Burke throughout his career professionally with Chattanooga. Spent a lot of time behind Antoine and certainly has proven he has what it takes. Goal kick to midfield. It rattles around near the circle and now taken away by Chattanooga. Well struck towards the 18. This one chipped just out of the reach of Wamri. Crown Legacy with this beyond the 18-yard box. Pass to the close side to Jelaine Forbes, the defender from New York. Through traffic from midfield, and Anatoly sends it off over the touchline. Ball will be about 25 yards beyond the midfield stripe, almost exactly between the 18-yard box and midfield, thrown in by Crown Legacy. Sent backwards towards the circle. CLFC doesn't like the pressure from Wamri. Now trying the far side, down along the touchline. Struck well through traffic towards the 18. Ball in vacant space for a moment, taken up by Chattanooga. From the far touchline, this is sent off, but off of the body of a North Carolina defender and out of play, so it'll stay with Chattanooga Football Club. CFC throwing in into the 8th minute and scoreless from Sportsplex at Matthews. Ball is popped up into the air. Taylor Gray played it with a header for a moment, now taken by CLFC. Long pass taken out of the air by Menje. He's walking through midfield, across the circle, being harassed. Aaron-John can't keep up with him. He's got a little bit of space, struck to the left from outside of the 18, and easily covered by Chituru. Nice job by Menje creating some pressure. Chituru rolls this to Eric Pena-Boardman, the midfielder from Mexico. Now to Aaron-John, who's just behind the midfield circle. From 10 yards behind it, he passes it to the close side. Jay Lane tries to go over midfield. Forbes has this taken away by Chattanooga. And Garvanyan, as the whistle sounds with the ball, he'll take over for CFC. A little bit of arguing going on with Nimfasha, the forward. Bertram is crashing down on the ball as Garvanyan goes backwards to tonight's captain, Prepelica. Wanting to go to the far side and turning directions. Number 20, who's done well so far tonight, Duvan Villafaramina. He has it now, midway through our 9th minute, where we're scoreless between these two clubs. Prepelica back to Duvan, examining the field laid out in front of him. Villafaramina distributes this to Tolley. Prepelica, a laser pass to midfield. Garvanyan with it. Well played through traffic. Chattanooga gets it through towards the 18, and it's covered up by Chituru. Luis Garcia Sosa, just an absolutely brilliant move with his boots. Able to heel that to himself. Somehow nutmegs the defender in transition. No one there to take up his pass, though. He was looking for Wamri. With the ball now inside of the 18 is CLFC. Long pass towards midfield. nearly lost it, through vacant space, very well played to the close side for a connection. There they've got Forbes. He's walking it towards the 18. Here's a shot from long range. Blockered away. Ball loose on the 6 and covered by Jonathan Burke. Just in the opening seconds of the 10th minute, Jonathan Burke faces a shot and does very well to fall onto the ball and cover it. Now Crown Legacy pressing up on Chattanooga in the 18. Prepelica bends this through the air to the close side. Garvanyan can't reach it as it's a bit too high. This one sails out and now being thrown in by Crown Legacy. Great scoring chance moments ago. Forbes floated it across the top of the 18. It was just off the corner of the 6-yard box, and the ball had kind of a funny bend. Crown Legacy didn't think they were going to get a chance to take a shot with the ball. Chattanooga didn't either. Obviously, they were set back and didn't expect the ball to bend right back to CLFC. He can't capitalize on that scoring chance, and so still a clean sheet between these two clubs as we boil over into the 11th minute of play. From Matthews, North Carolina, Pro Side Soccer on CKRN, I'm Gabriel Schry. Glad you're with us. Crown Legacy with the ball right now. From midfield, long feed towards the 18. This one rolls through, and Jonathan Burke falls onto it again. Some awkwardness there. Crown Legacy getting a little bit of luck. The ball finds Berchamus. He fights his way through traffic. Got around one defender, and I think he was trying to chip that to Dylan Singh, who is near the penalty spot. He came in off the left side of the penalty arc, tries to somehow finesse that through traffic, and there's just some weirdness in the delivery because of all the pressure created by Chattanooga. They're able to take the ball away. Burke to the far side via Faramina to the touchline. Ball played up towards midfield. Chattanooga, this one sent off. So a throw incoming as our 11th minute rolls towards our 12th. Pro Side Soccer, CKRN, Chattanooga on the road. Really crucial points on the line for these two clubs. Chattanooga is 8th in the Eastern Conference. Crown Legacy is 6th. Only 16 teams make the next pro playoffs, so Chattanooga would be in if the season ended at this exact moment. But with 33 points, they could really use the outright win on the road. Sent away by Jonathan Burke as the ball was dumped by Crown Legacy. It's back at midfield now. Wamry fights this away. He's got a lot of room towards the 18 on the right side. Just right to the penalty arc. Backdoor pass. Taylor Gray is cut down inside of the 18-yard box. Taylor Gray taken down from behind on an aggressive tackle. And right away, the official says that one goes with Crown Legacy. The ball will stay with Crown Legacy Football Club. Wamry, a beautiful steal. Aaron John was there, nothing he could do. Forbes was there, nothing he could do. Wamry carries it to the right side of the 18-yard box. Taylor Gray is basically coming from just left of the penalty spot towards the very center of the 18, and as the ball is fed to him, he's tackled down from behind. Crown Legacy wants to respond. A deep pass and a centering feed towards the 18 is chipped off by Chattanooga. That's harmless, but it goes over the end line, so a set piece coming now for Crown Legacy. Well played defensively by the big guy from Moldova, Anatoly Prepelica. Skied over the top of the ambulance. The corner will come from the far side to deliver as Forbes. Jelane Forbes, originally from New York, he was the 38th overall pick in the 2024 MLS Super Draft. Also played very well in the NCAA, 4 seasons at Wake Forest. All-conference honors multiple times. 13th minute is about to wrap up and wind into the 14th in Matthews, where we're scoreless between Crown Legacy and Chattanooga. CLFC, the corner and set piece coming from the far side. Chipped in, into the wing, centered towards the 18. Chattanooga's Garcia Sosa cuts it off, keeps it in on the end line. Now the ball goes out, but it'll stay with Crown Legacy. Thrown in by CLFC quickly from the far side. Buried in the corner, way down on the left on the far side. Fighting for it along the end line. Garcia Sosa tries to send this out front. Battle for the ball. Crown Legacy has it, dribbling towards the penalty arc. A shot is deflected away, rolls along the front of the 18. Crown Legacy picks it up and flips it back to the midfield stripe. And now a whistle way back near the 18 and potentially a yellow card coming. Jimenez Aranzazu throws his hands up in disbelief. Our official is going to give a beautiful spot to Crown Legacy. They'll be 10 yards beyond the penalty arc, so a prime scoring chance on a set piece as we're about to roll over into the 15th minute. Still scoreless for now. Chattanooga and Crown Legacy on CKRN. Yes, the spot is just 10 yards beyond the penalty arc. Legacy lawn looming behind the netting of the twine. Jonathan Burke standing on the very far right. Aaron John on top of the ball. Very decorated this season, considered one of the very best in MLS Next Pro, one of the rising talents in American soccer. A.J. Aaron John looking both ways. Our official looks satisfied. Here's the signal. A four-man wall on the penalty arc directly in front of John. Bodies stacked up on the 18. Here it is, floated front side. This one headed and misdirected. Berchamus tried for the header. He was on the left side of the post, wanted it to bend close side, and instead directed backdoor way too much on that. It comes off the back door of the ambulance that's parked alongside the stairs. We remain scoreless, 2 clean sheets. The 15th minute closing in on the 16th between Crown Legacy and Chattanooga. Jonathan Burke to put us back underway with a goal kick. Burke has been very efficient this season for Chattanooga Football Club. He's from a suburb of Chicago, Illinois, Naperville. A very beautiful town. I've been myself several times. First ever season as a full pro was last year with Chattanooga. Fantastic in college. Played for Eastern Illinois Panthers 2018 to 2022, then transferred where he finished at Drake for the Bulldogs in 2023 with his final year of eligibility. Back underway, Chattanooga at midfield with the ball goes backwards for a bit of a reset. Tonight's captain, Prepelica, distributes far side. Played through midfield. Chattanooga has it left to right. Long pass to Taylor Gray. He's into the wing, and it's fought away from him. Down along the edge of the 18. A battle for it on the end line. He goes down hard into the dasher boards, and our referee wants a word with Crown Legacy. Goal kick now for Tuturu. He'll put us back underway as the 17th minute has arrived in a scoreless match from Matthews, North Carolina. Pro Side Soccer, CKRN. I'm Gabriel Schry. Glad you're with us tonight for all of the action. Be sure to follow the club for updates, news, highlights, and much more at Chattanooga FC on your favorite social media platform. They're on it all. YouTube, Threads, you name it. This one is chipped off over the close touch line. Ball will be thrown in momentarily by Crown Legacy. Forbes the one to deliver the throw-in. Menje will defend. Garcia Sosa trying to keep the ball from A.J. Aaron John. This one chipped away by Berchamus and now sent all the way back to Chituru. Crown Legacy didn't like the chances of battling that away from Chattanooga with Menje, Luis Garcia Sosa, and Jimenez closing in on it. Long pass over midfield for Crown Legacy. Great connection on the far side along the touchline as they work right to left. Going backwards now, and it's stolen away by Taylor Gray. He tries for Wamry, but taken back in vacant space by Crown Legacy. Into the center of the field, through the circle, John to the close side, well delivered to Forbes. He's got it in a lot of room into the wing, tries with the centering feed, and it comes off the side of the head of Garvanyan. This one goes out over the close touch line. So we'll see a set piece. It's deep in the wing, way down on the left. That may have gone out over the end line, and we'll get a corner. Corner coming for Crown Legacy midway through the 18th. The sheets are clean for now. Chattanooga, a defensive shell, has formed 5 players in the 6-yard box. 2 in the wing on the close side, where Forbes stands by. Corner delivered, bent across the top, floated back door. There's the header. This one goes off over the end line. Goal kick, Chattanooga FC. Chattanooga Football Club led by third-year head coach Rod Underwood. 2023 NISA regular season champs, 30 weeks straight at the top of the table. He played in the SoCon at Furman, 3-time all-conference selection, all-tournament selection, 99 graduate. He has a master's in leadership. Played professionally with New Mexico's Chiles, Albuquerque Geckos, and the New Orleans Gamblers. Great leader, great representative of Chattanooga Football Club as well. On the other bench, the boss is Kevin Sawchak. First year with the club, interim head coach, took over for Jose Tavares. Played at UAB Birmingham, team captain. Played professionally in Finland in the 2nd division. Also coached in USL League One for Northern Colorado and Chattanooga Red Wolves, a native of Atlanta, Georgia. Chattanooga sends the ball up to midfield. Now a long pass towards the 18 in traffic. This one loose in the wing. Taylor Gray comes up with it, looking inside along the end line. Here's a shot and blockered away by Chituru. Well played by the keeper. Pressure is coming. The ball is crashing down towards the 18. Joseph Patez along the end line tries to get the shot off. And I'm not sure if he was taking the shot himself or if he was hoping that would find its way to the back door where Wamry was parked on the far right side on the 6-yard box. But either way, Chituru able to clear that off over the end line. Corner coming for Chattanooga FC. Chattanooga has been very efficient on set pieces. Corners specifically, they love to generate them, and their crosses are where a lot of their scores come. Box is loaded up. Garcia Sosa on the penalty spot. Menje will deliver the ball from the corner on the far side. Everybody down on the right. 20th minute is about to close. We're still scoreless. Menje bends this front side of the 6, sent straight up by Crown Legacy. This one goes off over the far touchline, and so another set piece comes. Chattanooga going to have somebody else deliver this as Menje finds his way back into the 18. Joseph Panez will be the one to deliver. Menje's been a nice addition for Chattanooga FC. He didn't get a lot of action early. The Suwon, South Korea native has been very electric since entering the lineup regularly through the later stages of this season. This is his 11th appearance. He's averaged about 40 minutes per match. Played in NISA Canadian Championship, Canadian Premier League, came from Vancouver FC. Prior to that, Syracuse, the Pulse, and Cal United. Ball thrown in for Chattanooga. They're going from right to left, backwards towards midfield, all the way to the back of the circle where Garvanyan has it and bends it to the far side. Duvan, long pass. Patez has it, centering to the 18 and sent back to him by CLFC. Still on the wing with the ball, trying Garcia Sosa backdoor feed. Wamry is in the center of the 6. The ball comes down on the right side of the post, on the close side of the 6, and skeeters off. Crown Legacy will throw in. Menje, Duvan playing with some pressure. Well played by Aaron John through traffic. He gets it back into the 6-yard box. Roped to the far side on a nice pass that bounces its way across the 18. Now from right to left, here comes Crown Legacy FC towards midfield. They're over the line. One pass, make it 2. They go backwards on this one. Now a long ball over the top. It's lost to Villafar Amina, who rejects it. And this one rolls all the way over midfield, down along the touchline where Crown Legacy regathers. CLFC looking good on their home field in Matthews. We played a quarter of an hour and 6 minutes in North Carolina between Chattanooga and Crown Legacy. Popped over the top, long ball towards the 18. It comes down in the wing, centering feed, and the header is off the mark. He couldn't even get a helmet onto the ball. Very well played and very quickly played by Crown Legacy. That one is sent from behind midfield all the way into the wing on the far side from right to left. They try the centering feed into the 18. It was right out front of the 6-yard box, and the header is just shy of making contact with the ball as it rolls out on the close side. Thrown in by Chattanooga. Garvanyan fighting for it on the touchline. This one goes off and back to Crown Legacy. Jelaine wants the ball. Aaron John wants the ball. Forbes will throw in. Looking with it. Berchamus calls for it. This one sent straight up by Chattanooga. Duvan got this to Menje, and now it's taken back by Aaron John. He sends the ball on a pass back to the circle. Gathered up on the circle. Working with it for a moment is Jack Neely. The defender has been very efficient this season. This is his 15th match he's played in for Crown Legacy. Ball to the far side from the touchline, set into the wing, and chipped away by Chattanooga as Burke picks it up on the corner of the 6-yard box. Say goodbye to the 23rd minute and hello to the 24th, where we remain scoreless between these two clubs. A clean sheet. Vital points for the playoff race on the line for these two, both with 33. Chattanooga 8th in the Eastern Conference. Crown Legacy is 6th. Ball roped through midfield. Chattanooga comes up with it. Menje able to battle that around defenders. Now backwards to Duvan. He is double-teamed. Berchamus after him. Garvanyan takes it on a pass. Back to the midfield stripe. Garcia Sosa picks up a double team. A triple team, only for a moment. Back to Garcia Sosa. Long feed. Menje has it in the wing. Centering pass, and this one had too much on it. A lot of urgency for Chattanooga. They're trying to move quickly. and too much force on it as they move in transition. Wamry unable to reach the ball. It goes over the top and over the far touchline. 25th minute has arrived. We remain scoreless between these two clubs. Glad you're with us for the ride. I'm Gabriel Schrei. A lot of fun so far in Matthews. Really good feed on that last play to Menje. He chases it down in the wing, floats it over the top, and almost perfectly placed to a waiting Mehdi Wamry, who is out front of the 6-yard box, just couldn't make the hookup. Crown Legacy from the corner, trying to float this over the top. Chattanooga has it. Jude Arthur to Menje. Off the mark again. The pass is taken up by Crown Legacy instead on the penalty arc. Fighting it away from their own 18. Chattanooga intercepts at midfield. Garvanyan to Duvan. Now Prepelica. Anatoly, tonight's captain. A little bouncing pass to the close side. Garvanyan through traffic, intercepted. Well played by Aaron John, who sends this back to the keeper. 25th minute collapses into the 26th, where we remain scoreless. To the far side, Crown Legacy going to work from right to left with the ball. Passing has been very crucial for both of these clubs. Interestingly, both around 83%, 83.6% for Crown Legacy connections this season. Chattanooga 86.3. It's a weird, it's almost spoonerized. It's the reverse, 83.6, 86.3. Chattanooga this season, the more efficient passing club. Speaking of which, Crown Legacy from behind the midfield stripe, long ball towards the 18, gathered up in the wing, looking inside, dribble, centering feed into the 6. Prepelica clears it off with a skying blast towards the bleachers. And North Carolina fans await as this one going to be thrown back in from alongside the bench of Chattanooga. Rod Underwood seated, looking on calmly as this one tossed in towards the circle. Big collision near midfield, and our head referee stops the match for a moment. Hopefully these two are all right. That appeared to be a genuine full-speed collision between these two. Both focused on the ball, and it appears as though Menje is all right and Aaron John just fine and ready to play on. That was a big collision. Menje after the ball, some awkwardness as they came together. It was more on the hips instead of their upper body, and likely lucky that that's the case. Kick will come just yards off of the circle for Crown Legacy. Glad you're with us. Pro Side Soccer, all the action on CKRN. I'm Gabriel Schrei. Still scoreless in this match between these two clubs. Ball from the midfield stripe delivered to the far touchline from right to left. Now back into the circle. Aaron John. A lot of pressure and not many places to go with the ball. Roped from the midfield stripe to the close side. Forbes has it. Back to John. He's fighting his way towards the 18. Taken away for a moment by Chattanooga. Regathered. Berchamus with the ball. Walking his way through the wing towards the 18. Dribbling against the defender. Stops. Goes around the defender. Here's a shot blockered away by Garvanyan and sent off over the end line. Berchamus is so effective with the ball. Last touched by him. And so the ball will stay with Chattanooga FC in the 28th minute, where we're scoreless. What a dangerous man to see walking the ball towards the 18-yard box. Nimfasha has been very efficient. 3 goals this season. He's appeared in a few on the MLS side for Charlotte FC this season. When he signed his deal with this franchise, he was the 6th youngest player ever to sign a Major League Soccer contract. 14 years, 268 days old. Led the U.S. in scoring in the FIFA Under-17 World Cup last year. Red, White, and Blue's youngest player at the tournament in 20 years. Crown Legacy takes it away just outside of the 18. 20 yards back from the 18. They're going to send the pass back towards the circle in midfield. Working it around just beyond it, looking for some space. Chattanooga playing up. Menje after the ball. Floated to the close side. Now a pass back to Forbes, who's just beyond the corner of the 18. Looking inside, walking slowly and taking their time. Trying the far side, skying the pass over there, taken up just inside of the touchline. With it is Crown Legacy. Chattanooga, Patez knocked it away. Aaron John picks it back up. Centering feed. Duvan up playing some press. Now into the circle. Looking around, nowhere to go. A bit of a reset now for Crown Legacy as they've walked it all the way back to midfield. rolled through vacant space. No one there, taken up by Jalaine Forbes, the defender from New York. Fighting his way along the edge of the 18. Menje able to deflect the ball away. It's loose in the wing. Coming up with it is Chattanooga. Jimenez Aranzazu floats this over midfield. Wamry in pursuit and taken away from him. The keeper picks it up and boots it away from Wamry, who's crashing down into the 18. Very well played defensively. Pena Boardman takes the long feed at midfield. Crown Legacy, the 30th minute has arrived. Through midfield, sent to the far touchline from right to left, towards the 18. CLFC on the counter. They've scored a couple in situations like this season. Deflected away, back to the corner of the 18, dished into the wing. CLFC bent over the top on the cross, and this one hammered by Chattanooga. It rolls beyond the penalty arc. CLFC picks it up. Aaron John keeping it away from Jimenez Aranzazu. Back to AJ. He's walking his way towards the 18. Chipped towards the end line, centering feed. Chattanooga sends it over the top. The captain of the night, Anatoly, sends this all the way back to midfield. Taken there by Sanquiza Paradis, the defender from Ecuador. From right to left, along the far touchline, into the 18. Centering feed towards the 6-yard box. Chattanooga able to play this away. Back out to the midfield stripe. Wamry is dogged tired trying to run down the ball. Crown Legacy expertly keeping it away from him. Sent to the keeper. Now over the midfield stripe again. Back behind the circle. Crown Legacy Football Club, Sanquiza trying the far side. Looking for space. Long feed beyond the midfield stripe. Now down towards the wing on the far side. Around one defender into the corner of the 18. Chattanooga cuts it off and takes it away. Trying to clear into the corner. Staying with the ball is Crown Legacy. Passed around Perez out front of the wing near the corner of the 18 on the far side. Trying for a cross and Chattanooga sends it off. Ball stays with a franchise from North Carolina. They are trying to defend their home stadium in Matthews. The Sportsplex, a nice crowd tonight, still scoreless in the 31st minute. Floated over the top to the close side, still on the attack. Forbes to Berchamus, he's got it. One defender there, it's Garvanyan who's shuffling backwards towards the 6-yard box, and he loses it. Trying to find some way to get that around him, and looking back door, Nimfasha just tried to match the energy of Garvanyan, couldn't stay with the ball. It rolls over the end line in the 32nd minute, and the ball goes to Jonathan Burke in Chattanooga. Still scoreless between these two clubs. Glad you're along for the ride. A hydration break down on the pitch. So as these two take a break, we're going to take a break as well. When we come back, more pro side soccer on CKRN. 32nd minute, scoreless. Crown Legacy, Chattanooga.
Looking for a fun, exciting night out for your family? Look no further. We've got it. Chattanooga Football Club matches are the perfect family-friendly event. Enjoy the game, food trucks, and activities for kids of all ages. Make memories and support your local club. Visit ChattanoogaFC.com for schedule and ticket information. From thrilling goals to community spirit, there's something for everyone. Chattanooga Football Club, where soccer and community come together.
Sportsplex at Matthews, the site of tonight's matchup between Chattanooga and Crown Legacy Football Club. Crown Legacy, 33 points in league play, hosting Chattanooga FC and trying to stave them off. Chattanooga also 33 points. Their records, Crown Legacy 8-7-5, 8 wins, 7 losses, 5 draws. That means they are good for 6th in the Eastern Conference. In the playoffs for now, Chattanooga also with 33 points, is in 8th in the Eastern Conference with a record of 7-7-7, meaning they are the last team in if the playoffs were to come right now. If the season were to end today at this very moment at 33 points and 8th in the Eastern Conference, they would be the last team in. The playoff race is on in Next Pro for 2024. We'll have all the action down the stretch. The hydration break wrapping up. Glad you're with us on CKRN. Still scoreless in the 34th minute from Sportsplex at Matthews. I'm Gabriel Schry. Thanks for being with us for all the action tonight. Goal kick. Chattanooga took the ball just before that break. If you don't remember, Jonathan Burke will be the one who puts us back underway. All-star keeper Jean Antoine out of the lineup tonight, a minor injury. He'll return soon. Captain Alex McGrath also out, so the Moldovan Anatoly Prepelica captaining Chattanooga FC tonight. The ball sent by Burke into the midfield circle where Aaron John gets a heel on it. Now Menje takes it away for Chattanooga FC. Garvanyan, close side. Menje backwards with the ball. He's got Garvanyan trying this back towards the 18-yard box of Chattanooga. They're looking for some space and looking to create their own. Clean sheets both ways. 35th minute has arrived. We played a half of an hour plus 4 minutes in Matthews, North Carolina. Here's a long ball for Chattanooga over the top, and it rolls beyond the intended target, Perez, to the keeper of Crown Legacy. He's looked good tonight. Not that it's anything new for this guy. He's been great this season and had a wonderful career. A goalkeeper originally from Raleigh, North Carolina. Probably very proud to represent the club, and he's done a very good job. Odunze is new to the roster since 2023, joined during the summer transfer window, and he's a regular in the U.S. Youth National Team system. Also been called to the men's national team. Prior to joining the roster, he was Leicester FC. Here's a long pass for Crown Legacy. Up to Berchamus, trying to send it into the 6 and sent off by Chattanooga. Some oddness on that. So the ball went from Odunze up to the midfield circle, sent to the close side from right to left down along this touchline. Then a pass towards the 18-yard box. There's 3 men there for Crown Legacy, 4 for Chattanooga. And they kind of get bunched up, trying to send the ball through that traffic. There's a last man on, it's Forbes, and it's sent off at the last moment by Chattanooga, heeled away on a backwards kick, so a throw-in for Crown Legacy. This is sent back towards the midfield stripe, now to the far side, from right to left along the touchline, looking towards the 18-yard box. A lot of pressure, sent backwards. Here's a connection down deep in the wing. Crown Legacy Football Club passed towards the end line, centering feed into the 6. There's a header, it goes wide. Wide right off of the dasher boards, a sigh of relief for Jonathan Burke and Chattanooga FC as our 36th minute is about to give way to our 37th, where we're scoreless in Matthews, North Carolina. I cannot overstate the importance of these 3 points for these two clubs who are both just inside of playoff contention in the Eastern Conference. They're also 12th and 14th, respectively, overall in league standings. Chattanooga was squarely in first for most of the first portion of this season, looking to head back that way. Corner will come from the far side for Crown Legacy. Here it is towards the 6, a shot from the right side, and this one off the mark. Not any power at all. The ball came to the front side of the 6-yard box. He's on the right side of the post, tried to put it in sideways. No power there. The ball rattles around in vacant space in the 6-yard box for only a moment. Then Chattanooga able to clear it away. A run-on kick and a putback goes wide out of play over the end line, so goal kick for Chattanooga. 37th minute about to close in on the 38th, still scoreless. The ball from the 6 to Garvanyan, who's 20 yards beyond the 18. Regathered by Jude Arthur for Chattanooga. They're still just out of the 18. Long pass up towards midfield. Menje has it through the circle. He tries to chip it to the far side to Taylor Gray, and it's taken away by Crown Legacy. They pass it right back into the midfield circle. Long feed to the close side, just out of the wing, it's Berchamus. Nimfasha walking his way, dribbling into the 18, chipped away. Aaron John, here's a shot through traffic, loose in the 18, trying to regather. Chattanooga wants to clear. Here's a feed to Menje. He's got it away from the 18, down towards midfield. Chattanooga, back to Menje. He's looking with it, and dished to Taylor Gray on the far side as Chattanooga able to eliminate that threat. Now establishing some possession. Not for long, taken away by Crown Legacy. Sent to the far touchline. CLFC trying to stay with it as Taylor Gray collides with the man with the ball. And now Chattanooga with possession. And our official going to stop play. Head referee tonight, Elvis Ismanovich, wants to stop things and check on a player who's still down for Crown Legacy. Hopefully he's all right. Some oddness on the contention for the ball. 38th minute closes into the 39th. Scoreless between Crown Legacy and Chattanooga on CKRN. Glad you're with us. I'm Gabriel Schrei. All of the action tonight, Sportsplex and Matthews in North Carolina as CLFC plays host to Chattanooga. Third matchup of the season for these two clubs. First, a 4-1 win way back on May 15th in North Carolina for Crown Legacy. Chattanooga made it much closer in Tennessee, a 2-1 win for Crown Legacy on July 6th. Now the final meeting of the regular season. From left to right, long feed from just behind midfield for Chattanooga. Now a pass back towards the midfield stripe. Jimenez Aranzazu fighting for the ball. A lot of contact. He stays with it. Two defenders harassing him. Back and forth he goes with Perez. In vacant space, ball taken up by Crown Legacy, racing from right to left, just beyond the midfield circle. Here's a pass towards the penalty arc, chipped away in loose space. This one goes to Jude Arthur, who floats it over to Jimenez Aranzazu. Chattanooga back on their own 18. Perez wants to clear it off of the calf of a defender, out of play, and back to Chattanooga in the 40th minute. Still scoreless between these two clubs. Very crucial points on the line. Talked a little bit about how important the passing is. Another thing that's really interesting about these two clubs, not only are they super close in passing percentage, again, Chattanooga, 86% of their passes completed, 83% for Crown Legacy. Very similar in scoring chances created. Total shots, 271 for Crown Legacy, 240 for Chattanooga, both with 102 on target this year. Ball is cleared through midfield towards the right along the touchline and taken up by Crown Legacy. Odunze resetting for Crown Legacy, sent to the far touchline from right to left, over midfield, long feed, cut off there by Duvan via Faramina to the far side to Perez. He's going back and forth with Jimenez Aranzazu. Joseph wants to pass this over the top, and instead it's going to have to be a reset. Jonathan Burke and Anatoly Prepelitsa with the ball out on the penalty arc of Chattanooga, way down on the left. Jonathan Burke's confidence is impressive. He and Gene Antoine, I love their play style. They're not afraid to come out to the penalty arc, come outside of the 18 and make those highlight reel plays. 41st minute is halfway over. Our first half time is leaking towards the halftime break. Some whiteboard time coming for these two clubs. Crown Legacy takes it away from Chattanooga, and a lot of contact as our head referee Elvis sounds the whistle and sends the ball back to Crown Legacy. 41st minute winding, and this man appears to be all right. He'll be back onto his boots after a quick adjustment. Nice turnout at Sportsplex at Matthews in North Carolina for this match. Fans keenly aware of the points on the line. 3 points makes a huge difference in the playoff push in this league. The race could not be tighter. We'll talk about that and more at the halftime break. Right now, 4 minutes left in regulation of this first half of play. We've nearly gone through 3/4 of an hour together. Very glad you're with us for this one from North Carolina. Gabriel Schrei bringing you all the action on CKRN. Still scoreless midway through our 42nd minute. Ball goes from left to right backwards. Gathered up by Crown Legacy, looking to find a way to get that over the midfield stripe. Lots of pressure brought by Chattanooga, who's playing up aggressively on defense. Back and forth they go, looking to pass this on, and rolled backwards to Sankiza Paradis. He tries through the circle. Chattanooga's man Menje goes down hard, wants the call against Aaron John, not going to get it. Floated from the circle towards the far side, wanting to go backwards, but able to split the difference between a pair of defenders. Long pass into the wing from right to left. Here's the centering feed. Chattanooga chips it away and able to clear the ball back towards midfield. Taylor Gray has it midway between the 18-yard box and midfield stripe. Chattanooga passing it backwards, way down into the corner on the far left side of the field. Joseph Perez floats this up towards Wamry, sent off by Crown Legacy. Chattanooga will throw in quickly. From right near the midfield stripe, the head referee says, hold on a minute. Has a piece to say on this. Elvis Osmanovich, the head referee tonight. Austin Holt, Patrick Slane, the assistant referees. Josiah Park, the fourth official. Throw in is a long one over the top from the far side to the close side. Menje can't get after the ball in time. We have a Crown Legacy defender still down. He appears to be all right. 43rd minute collapses into the 44th. Still scoreless between these two clubs. 2 minutes left in regulation on the first half. Odunze rolls this to the far side from right to left. Crown Legacy back towards their own penalty arc. CLFC, long connection to Forbes on the close side. Looking with it, walking his way down along the touchline, midway between midfield and the 18-yard box. Sent back over the midfield stripe. Long connection to the far side, delivered by Sankiza. Here's a pass down along the far touchline from right to left. Ahead of steam for Crown Legacy. Down into the wing. Here's a pass into the 18-yard box. He walks it back into the wing towards the corner. Crown Legacy heavily harassed by Perez. This is sent off by Chattanooga and will stay with CLFC. Throw in coming quickly from the edge of the wing, directly across from the line of the 18-yard box. Sent down into the very corner, and an aerial play by Crown Legacy, sliding and trying to send it off. Chattanooga somehow able to stay with the ball. Taylor Gray, long feed, sent backwards to the corner of their own 18. Chattanooga, lots of traffic, passes this up to Wamry, spinning after the ball. He digs it off the boots of Aaron John. Long feed, bouncing and clattering its way through midfield, all the way back to Odunze, who is about 30 yards beyond the 18-yard box. Gathers it up, sends it to AJ. And John stops with the ball. The young rising star floats it across the circle to Sankiza. He is just behind the midfield circle, maybe 2 yards behind it. He chips the ball to the far side. Long feet from right to left along the touchline. Chattanooga headers this backwards, trying to get after the ball. Crown Legacy stays with it, and just beyond the midfield stripe, they elect to go into the circle. From the backside of the circle, Aaron John rolls this to the close side. Forbes passing it towards the wing, and this one taken away by Chattanooga. Garvanyan from left to right. He goes through midfield. He's got a little bit of room, fighting his way against Forbes towards the 18-yard box, being harassed into the wing. Centering feed, taken away by Crown Legacy. Can't stay with it. Wamry steals it away. Ball still in play along the edge of the 18-yard box. Sent out to the corner. Luis Garcia Sosa centering feed, and this one covered by Odunze. No one there to gather it. We've played 3/4 of an hour with that play. 45-12 showing on the clock. We're going to play 3 minutes of added time on this first half. Still scoreless between these two clubs who desperately need the 3-point outright win. Only one can walk away with points. It's Sportsplex at Matthews. We've seen a lot of shootout wins, so I shouldn't say that. 4 this season for one club, a club from North Carolina. Chattanooga has 5 shootout wins this season. Ball rattles around just outside of the 18. And Forbes tried to center that up. A lot of contact, so the ball goes back to Chattanooga on the call by Elvis. Head referee tonight, Osmanovic, not amused. We've already played 1 minute of our 3 of added time on this first half. 3/4 of an hour of regulation in the books. Still scoreless between these two clubs. Chattanooga with the ball right now as they work from right to left. Floated long over the top by Burke. And his pass, a big collision as it comes down. Forbes runs down Menje. He's still down along the touchline. Looks like he might be okay as he sits up and having a conversation with Osmanovic. Quick conversation. The kick will be for Chattanooga. 20, maybe 25 yards beyond the 18-yard box. So about midway between midfield and the 18-yard box of Crown Legacy. Luis Garcia Sosa will be the one to take the kick. We've nearly played 2 minutes of our 3 of stoppage time. Here it is, Menje. This is the ball back to Garcia Sosa and taken away by Aaron John. Very well played by Crown Legacy. Berchamus has it stolen away by Jimenez Aranzazu. He directs it through traffic to tonight's captain, Anatoly. Prepolitsa to the far side. Perez looking with the ball, tries a long feed over the top. This one takes one bounce and stays in along the touchline. Crown Legacy regathers way on the back. We played 2 minutes and 20 seconds of 3 of stoppage time on this first half of action. 3/4 of an hour of regulation in the books. Still scoreless between the club from North Carolina and Chattanooga. Rolled towards the center of the field, taking their time, Crown Legacy. Sankiza tries the far side. Chattanooga up playing the press. Taylor Gray harassing the man. The ball towards midfield over that stripe down along the touchline, and going to have to go backwards with it as Taylor Gray's still after it. We've almost played 3 minutes of added time. Long feed over the top to the close side. This is Forbes. He tries inside towards the penalty spot. Regathered down along the end line. Out to the corner of the 18. Crown Legacy up onto the penalty arc on the right side. A shot deflected away by Chattanooga. Wamry has it just behind the midfield circle. Here's a long feed over the top. Chips towards the far touchline. Taylor Gray can't reach it in time. We're over 3 minutes of stoppage time played on this first half. and it looks like they're going to let this one go to the locker room and to our halftime break. Scoreless between Crown Legacy Football Club and Chattanooga FC. What an electric first half of play between these two. The stakes couldn't be higher. The playoff race is on for these two clubs. The action will only continue to grow as the season goes on. Very exciting stuff. I'm certain we're going to see some great action in the second half of play. We'll have analysis. I'll run you through the league standings, other matches tonight and this weekend as part of our halftime coverage on CKRN. Again, scoreless after 3/4 of an hour between Crown Legacy and Chattanooga FC. We'll be right back.
This summer, the Games will bring us together to celebrate our nation's athletes, their sacrifices, resilience, and unwavering passion. Because at the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, we believe athletes are defined by their journey, not the medals they win. And creating a safer stage for all levels of competition is our priority, from the practice fields in your town to the podium in Paris. Join the movement to end abuse at uscenterforsafesport.org.
Chattanooga, every game day is an experience with the Chattanooga Football Club. From thrilling matches at Finley Stadium to community events and fan meetups, there's something for everyone. Join us and be a part of the action. Visit ChattanoogaFC.com for tickets, schedules, and all the latest news. Let's come together and support our team like never before. Chattanooga Football Club, one city, one team, one goal.
What I know about courage, I learned from my adoptive mom. She said sometimes you just gotta hold on and know we'll get through this. Mom, we are so high up. Hold my hand.
No, you hold my hand.
Here we go.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to find out more.
I learned patience from my adoptive dad. All he had to say was,
Hey, you got this. Just breathe. Hey. We're pretty good.
Yeah.
Might have to start a band.
I got it.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to find out more. This message is brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
Stay connected to all the Chattanooga FC action with the Chattanooga Kickoff Network. Tune in for live broadcasts of every match, in-depth analysis, and more. Whether you're at home or on the go, never miss a moment of the excitement. Follow us on social media at Chattanooga FC for the latest club news and updates. Chattanooga Kickoff Network, bringing the game to you.
Okay, so Sarah, I'm dropping you off at Emily's?
Yep.
And Josh, you're going to?
Soccer, Dad. Soccer practice.
Right. Oh, by the way, I just wanted to let you know when I pick you both up, I'll be wearing my short shorts.
What?
No!
Yep, and my dorky dad hat, and I'm gonna do my dad dance for all your friends. They'll love it!
Seriously? Why?
Because I like my short shorts. Of course, I could be talked out of it if you guys would just buckle up your seatbelts without giving me a hard time.
It's important to get your kids to buckle up for safety, no matter what it takes. And sometimes, all it takes is your parental powers of persuasion.
Okay, we're buckling up.
See, all buckled.
Good choice. I'll just have to do my dad dance at dinner time.
What?
No!
Do what you have to make sure your kids are wearing their seatbelts, even on short drives. Never give up until they buckle up. A message from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council. Visit safercar.gov/kidsbuckleup for more information.
Looking for a fun, exciting night out for your family? Look no further. We've got it. Chattanooga Football Club matches are the perfect family-friendly event. Enjoy the game, food trucks, and activities for kids of all ages. Make memories and support your local club. Visit ChattanoogaFC.com for schedule and ticket information. From thrilling goals to community spirit, there's something for everyone. Chattanooga Football Club, where soccer and community come together.
Become a part of the Chattanooga FC family. Season tickets are available now, offering you the best seats and exclusive perks. Enjoy priority access, special events, and much more. Whether you're a die-hard fan or new to the game, there's a place for you with CFC. Visit cfctix.com and secure your season tickets today. Together, we're unstoppable. And together, we make every game an event to remember. Chattanooga FC, where loyalty meets passion.
Attention Chattanooga FC supporters. Get exclusive content and insider access by following us on social media. From live match commentary to player interviews and training highlights, there's always something new to discover. Engage with us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook to stay in the loop and never miss a moment. Be the first to know about special events, ticket offers, and giveaways. Follow Chattanooga Football Club today and join our online family.
Children are the greatest joy and our best hope for a better future. Friends, they are the future. But did you know that millions of kids are facing hunger every day? Food is not just food. It's energy, health, confidence, hope, and even love. Yes, love.
Thank you!
Learn more about how No Kid Hungry is helping end child hunger in America at helpnokidhungry.org.
Hi, I'm E.J. Williams for American Humane. For thousands of years, dogs have been our best friends in our worst times. Today, we're also learning that our best friends, millions of whom are abandoned each year, are often the best medicine when people are facing obstacles. To help both people and animals, organizations like American Humane have been working to harness the healing power of the human-animal bond, finding animals in need of forever homes and training them as life-saving service and therapy dogs to help our veterans, the elderly, and children overcome the daily obstacles of life. In this way, the rescued can become the rescuers. To find out how you can help give animals and the people they help a new leash on life, please visit AmericanHumane.org.
Hey Chattanooga, show your pride for the Chattanooga Football Club. Our team, our city, our pride. Join us at Finley Stadium and experience the thrill of live soccer. From heart-stopping goals to electrifying saves, there's nothing like the roar of the crowd. Get your tickets now at ChattanoogaFC.com and bring your friends and family for an unforgettable night. Together we can make this season one for the record books. Let's pack the stands and show our team the support they deserve.
Hi, I'm Ryan Blaney, a third-generation race car driver, and we dedicate a lot of our time to going as fast as possible. My grandpa Lou is the reason why my dad and I started racing, and I'm really proud to follow in his tracks. But when my grandpa was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, it was a very unexpected bump in the road for us. I've learned a lot on this journey with my grandpa Lou, and the memories of my grandpa will always be with me. It's important to notice if older family members are acting differently, experiencing problems with their memory, or having trouble with routine tasks. Talking about Alzheimer's can be really tough. But if you notice something, have a conversation with your loved one. Encourage them to see a doctor or offer to go with them. Early detection of Alzheimer's can give your family time to explore support services, make a plan for the future, and access available treatments. The Alzheimer's Association provides care, support, and research to help you take control of the situation with your family and manage the disease together. If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together. Visit alz.org/time-to-talk, a message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
Show your Chattanooga FC pride everywhere you go with official club gear. From stylish hats and tees to cozy hoodies and scarves, we've got everything you need to represent your team. Visit our online store at ChattanoogaFC.com or stop by our merchandise stands at Finley Stadium. Gear up and wear your colors proudly. Let's paint the city blue together. Chattanooga Football Club. Your team, your style, your gear.
Ranger Station, Ranger speaking.
Yeah, hi. I'd like to report a bear sighting.
Location.
In the woods, just outside of town.
Oh, not surprising. You've got your home. Bears have theirs.
Yeah, but see, this wasn't just any bear. This bear was wearing jeans and a hat, as in a Smokey Bear.
Jeans and a hat. That's definitely Smokey. What exactly did he have to say?
Well, we were about to head home, after having a bonfire.
Oh, I can guess where this is going.
Right. See, Smokey told me the fire wasn't actually out. He said if it's too hot to touch, it's too hot to leave.
That's true. Did you know that 9 out of 10 wildfires wildfires are caused by humans? That means 9 out of 10 wildfires can be prevented.
Wow, no kidding?
I'm a forest ranger. We never kid.
Sorry.
that was a joke. Oh. If you see someone in danger of starting a wildfire, step in and make a difference, because 9 out of 10 wildfires are caused by humans. Brought to you by Smokey Bear, the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council. Learn more at smokeybear.com.
This is the Chattanooga Kickoff Network. Now back to more Chattanooga Football Club action with your play-by-play host, Gabriel Schrei.
We're at the half between Crown Legacy FC and Chattanooga FC. We'll take a moment and take a look at the numbers as well as break this one down, why it's important, why you should care, and why you can't look away. 3 points are on the line. Both of these clubs have 33 points. Why does that matter? Well, obviously, you're always going to want points, right? In league play, you got to pick up as many points as you can throughout the course of the season. The playoff race is here, and it's hotly contested for these two specifically. Crown Legacy FC is 8-7-5, 33 total points. Chattanooga FC is 7-7-7. I mentioned it towards the end of the first half. 4 shootout wins this year for Crown Legacy, 5 for Chattanooga FC. Taking a look at the overall league standings, in first, North Texas SC with 46 points. FC Cincy behind them with 43 at 2. Philly Union rounds out the top 3 with 41. Through the top 10, LAFC, St. Louis City 2, Columbus Crew, Ventura County FC, Chicago Fire 2, NYCFC, Whitecaps FC 2. 11th is Tacoma Defiance. 12th, Crown Legacy. 13th, New York Red Bulls. 14th, Chattanooga. 15th, Inter Miami. 16th, Timbers 2. The top 8 teams in both conferences get in. So in the Eastern Conference, Crown Legacy is 6th, Chattanooga is 8th. But to give you an idea of how tight this playoff race is, 7th place has 36 points. No, 6th place, in the league has 36 points. So the winner of tonight's match, if there's an outright winner between Crown Legacy and Chattanooga, will be tied for 6th place in the league overall, let alone in the Eastern Conference. But they're also just 1 point out from 16th place, 2 points out from 17th in the league. So the playoff race really just could not be tighter. It is tight, tight, tight. Again, 6th and 8th in the Eastern Conference, Crown Legacy and Chattanooga respectively. Taking a look at the numbers in tonight's match, total shots created, 3-3. We're tied in that category. Shots on goal, 2-0. Chattanooga leads that. Obviously still scoreless between these two clubs, though, in spite of the opportunities created, unable to be capitalized on by Chattanooga FC. More on that in just a moment. Blocked shots, 1-0. Crown Legacy has blocked 1. Total passes, Crown Legacy 240 to the 171 of Chattanooga. Also, Chattanooga's passing accuracy very low, especially for how well they've done in that category this season at 77%. Crown Legacy on par for their usual course at 86. Corners are 4-1, Crown Legacy. Crosses are 8-2, Crown Legacy. Very interesting. We saw a couple of really good scoring chances. We saw a couple of really good runs and counters, but no one really able to put anything away. Here's some quick thoughts on our second half. So I mentioned the shots created. Both clubs have created 102 shots on goal, but Crown Legacy has created 30 more shots in one less game this season at 271 to the 242 of Chattanooga. So the fact they have 0 shots created is pretty interesting. I would also like to, I referenced it a lot during the pregame, on the roster, on the bench, but not yet in the match, number 99, the forward from Kristiansand, Norway, Marcus Naglestad, 33 years old, returns to the franchise after a decorated spell with the club. Club record 58 career goals for Chattanooga FC. In his total pro career, 97 goals scored, none this season. He's been a magnet for hardware, multiple golden boots, other honors, came from Hartford Athletic, played at Igerson's IK, 25 goals and 26 appearances there, also played for IL HUD. Key player in attacking games for many franchises throughout the years. We could see him tonight, and I'm sure that Crown Legacy knows he is in the building, on the bench, and could play and is watching for that. potential to come to fruition. After 3/4 of an hour of regulation, we are currently scoreless between Chattanooga and Crown Legacy FC. Both of them need the points desperately for their playoff push at Sportsplex at Matthews. CKRN, Pro Side Soccer Radio, I'm Gabriel Schrei. We're almost ready to go for the second half of play. Glad you're with us. That'll do it for our halftime break. Welcome back. Glad you're along for the ride. Scoreless after one half of play. Crown Legacy, Chattanooga FC, CKRN. I'm Gabriel Schrei. We're ready to go. Chattanooga will start this second half with the ball as they kick off. They will work from right to left in the second half. Sprinklers are running. I think they're trying to get them turned off before we can resume. Anatoly Prepelica doesn't seem to mind the sprinklers are on, grabbing a handful of water. You can predict a lot of things with analytics and stats and professional sports. You cannot predict the sprinklers turning on in the middle of the halftime break. Standing by and waiting for the power to be cut to the sprinklers. 1 down, 2 down. The sprinklers are off, and we're ready to go at Sportsplex at Matthews. Chattanooga kicks off, and we are underway as they work from right to left. Ball delivered to the close side. Jimenez Aranzazu decides to go backwards with it. Duvan to Prepelica, now to the far side. The grass maybe just a bit slick from the water. Football escapes into the bench of Crown Legacy. Chattanooga will throw in. Glad you're with us. A really good one so far. A lot of action left to go between these two clubs. Scoreless in the opening stages of this second half. Bent over the top of the midfield stripe to Perez, who tries it along the touchline to Taylor Gray. He's midway between midfield and the 18 and sends it off of the legs of a defender. Jack Neely, this one comes off out of play. He's the club's third homegrown. He'll be back at a defensive shell as Chattanooga throws in just outside of the wing on the close side, way down on the left. Perez to Taylor Gray. This one, he's staying with it, trying to get that towards the 18. Taylor Gray goes down on the call. Peña Boardman, the midfielder from Mexico, takes Taylor Gray down 1 minute into our second half. Chattanooga will throw in again. Joseph Perez shouting out to Jimenez Aranzazu, and Taylor Gray goes to Taylor. He's heavily defended. 3 defenders. Tries to chip that through traffic backwards off the side of his boot. Chattanooga stays with it. Close side, Garcia Sosa on the very edge of the wing, looking towards the 18, trying to fight his way around a defender. Sent to Jude Arthur back near midfield, and now into the circle. From the stripe, Anatoly to Jimenez Aranzazu. Backwards to Duvan. Via Faramina likes Prepelica in this situation. Now to Garcia Sosa. Luis fighting his way through traffic between a trio of defenders for Perez. He's heavily defended down in the corner. Sent away from him and regathered by Luis. Garcia Sosa towards the 18, just off the corner of it. Sent backwards. Jude Arthur towards the penalty arc. Wamry with it. Rolled across out front of the 18-yard box, trying the far side. Chattanooga staying with the ball, walking it towards the middle of the field. Rolling backwards now to the midfield circle. CFC, a full reset as Duvan delivers this back to Burke. Jonathan, the keeper, over to Duvan again. Via Faramina, looking for someone to go to. Tries to loft this football over the top. Long pass, far side, taken up just along the end line now. Near the corner, walking his way towards the 18. Chattanooga has it towards the 6. Centering feed is sent off by Crown Legacy defensively. 48th minute is halfway over. We're still scoreless between these two clubs. The football just off of the Legacy lawn signage, way down on the left. Going out over the end line, last touched by Crown Legacy, so a set piece for Chattanooga. The corner coming from the far side. 49th minute popping up now. Chattanooga very acutely aware of the necessity of these set pieces. Sent in from the wing, centering feed towards the penalty spot and deflected away by Crown Legacy. Ball regathered on the edge of the circle. Perez harassed from behind. Centering feed again towards the penalty arc. Double teamed as Wamry, who has it sent away from him. CLFC back to the midfield circle. Garvanyan comes up with it. To Duvan. Via Faramina. Now Jimenez Aranzazu. Chattanooga playing this all around the midfield circle. Trying the far side. Garcia Sosa leaves it off down along the touchline from right to left. Centering feed sent off by Crown Legacy. CLFC takes advantage of that whiteboard time. They've certainly changed their strategy to some degree going into the second half of play. Much more physically aggressive with the ball. 49th minute caves into the 50th, still scoreless. 5 minutes into our second half of play between these two clubs. Chattanooga throws it in, passing it all around. They're about 20 yards beyond the 18. Now delivered down into the wing, centering feed, headed away, gathered by Crown Legacy. AJ trying to clear this, backwards, into the wing again. Now a long roping pass along the touchline. Crown Legacy pulls it out of the air. They're still with it. Chattanooga the intercept. Jude Arthur backwards with the ball to Garvanyan. 4 defenders. He tries to go through traffic. This one in vacant space, and picking it up is Crown Legacy. CLFC rolls this to the close side. Jean Anilasi playing the second half. The defender from Canada. Long feed by him down towards the 18. Sent into it towards the 6-yard box. Inside, no one there, and Jonathan Burke onto the ball. Very well played by Villa Faramina, helping out the keeper, and he gives him a little high five and says, "Thank you for having my back." That's a great pass by Dylan Singh, the forward. Turned pro with Charlotte following a successful career with the Broncos of Western Michigan University. A beautiful pass down deep into the 18. Tries to get that inside. Nobody there, and Duvan Villa Faramina helps out the keeper to keep the clean sheet for Chattanooga. 51st minute is here. CFC trying to work this out of the back, and it goes out over the touchline, so a throw in for Crown Legacy. Sent on by a C. The Canadian defender backwards. A connection there with Jack Neely, the defender who's originally from the U.S. Now to the far side, working from left to right, back and forth over the midfield stripe, down towards the circle. Good connection there with Peña Boardman, the man from Mexico. Back towards the 18-yard box. CLFC trying to go around Taylor Gray and left off for Odunze. He's going to bend it over the top. Miss-hit, coming down in an odd spot, but able to stay with the ball is a C. He's battling his way around defenders through midfield from left to right, down towards the 18. Duvan cuts it off. Chattanooga towards the circle. Taylor Gray. Very well played. Onside up to Perez. He's got a lot of room from right to left. Bent across the top to the far side towards the wing in the corner of the 18. And sent away from Menje out of play by Crown Legacy. 52nd minute is winding at the Sportsplex at Matthews, where it's scoreless between Crown Legacy and Chattanooga. The stakes could not be higher for these two clubs. We've seen so many scoring chances, and you could feel the tension building and growing as these two try to find some way to bury it. Chattanooga will throw in from the wing, just off the corner of the 18 on the far side. Tossed into the corner. Here's the ball. Wamry fighting for it. Double team. Bent out front towards the 6. Odunze has the ball. Well played by the keeper of Crown Legacy. He keeps the sheet clean. We are still scoreless in North Carolina. Sent back underway. CLFC playing keep away with Taylor Gray. To a C on the close side. John Anil, a C. Goes backwards with the ball to Neely. Through the center of the field, Aaron John to the far side. From left to right, here come Crown Legacy's attacking the unit. Instead going backwards, not liking the way Chattanooga is set up, so rotating around. Rolled through midfield. Crown Legacy along the touchline. Close side. A C. Well played around Perez. Into the wing. He's got it down along the end line. Centering feed. Chattanooga's Jude Arthur. Chipped this out towards Taylor Gray. Regathered. Down to Singh, who takes a shot, and it's deflected away by Chattanooga. CFC stays with the ball. Roping delivery over the top. Cleared away towards midfield. And Chattanooga has a moment to take a breath and reset late in the 53rd minute. Very well played defensively. Chattanooga back in a defensive shell and parking the bus now. Here comes the attack again from Crown Legacy. Sent on onto the penalty arc, right towards the spot, right side, the score. 1-0 Crown Legacy Football Club. They take the lead at home in the 54th minute of play over Chattanooga FC. And in brilliant fashion, they certainly needed that. And what a score it was. Very well played offensively, splitting the difference deep into the attacking side of things. There was not much that Chattanooga could do. He walks it over the penalty arc, just to the right of the penalty spot, goes low right side. Jonathan Burke sells out, can't reach the ball, and that makes it 1-0. The lead resting with the home franchise in Crown Legacy FC, and 3 crucial points of these two clubs hang in the balance. Glad you're with us. Chattanooga Kickoff Radio Network. I'm Gabriel Schrei. Chattanooga battling it out with Crown Legacy, who has just taken the lead in the 54th minute. Smalls scoring the goal, and really well played to get onside and find a way to get that into the twine. Back underway, Chattanooga now with the ball. Both of these clubs basically stayed with the same lineup from the first half. Really the only change is a C. He's come in on the back in this 4-3-3 for Crown Legacy Football Club. Smalls was able to break his way through traffic and score moments ago to make it 1-0. Chattanooga still running the same 4-2-3-1. Up front and alone is Wamry. Thrown in for Crown Legacy. They're back onto the attacking side, headed away by Chattanooga, and Jude Arthur gets this to Prepelitz, who sends it to Burke. Burke tries to clear, run on and taken away by Garcia Sosa. Not for long. Crown Legacy gets it back. Here's a pass, long feed to the close side. Smalls has it on the corner of the 18, sent out in front, and Burke dives onto the football. The 56th minute begins with a big save from the keeper, Jonathan Burke. He keeps it 1-0. Crown Legacy in the lead over Chattanooga. Burke rolls this to the close side to Vaughn. Left off, down along the touchline. Villafaramina trying to play this away in the corner. Padez gives him some help. Floated away. Chattanooga's man Taylor Gray is wrapped up from behind by a C. And Elvis says you just can't do that. Asmanovic reprimands him. We're back underway. Padez takes the feed off of a quick throw-in. Big collision, and we'll get back underway in a moment. Chattanooga again going to throw in. This time Joseph Padez the one to deliver the ball. 56th minute is about to cave into the 57th. Crown Legacy leading 1-0. Very, very important playoff points on the line. Where these clubs stand, how they got here in just a moment. Glad you're with us on CKRN. From Sportsplex at Matthews, it's Pro Side Soccer. Chattanooga trailing to CLFC. Chattanooga has the ball right near the midfield stripe, trying to deliver this towards the 18. Loose, fighting for it in vacant space. Back onto the edge of the circle. Taylor Gray steps around the defender, delivered to Garcia Sosa. Luis trying to knife his way through traffic, taken away by CLFC. Slide tackle by Taylor Gray. Garvanyan, 2 defenders, couldn't split the difference. Sent back to him by Gray. Garvanyan run on kick. Too much on it. It goes about 4 foot over the top of the crossbar and into the netting behind the twine. 57th minute rolls on, 1-0 Crown Legacy. Very well delivered by Taylor Gray. Garvanyan takes it up, and as he approaches the penalty arc about 5 yards beyond it, rifles a shot over the top. 57th minute into the books. We've entered the 58th, 1-0 Crown Legacy. They also have the football. Chattanooga FC 7-7-7 with 33 league play points. Crown Legacy FC 8-7-5 with 33 league play points. Crown Legacy 6th in the Eastern Conference, Chattanooga 8th. And only the top 8 teams in each conference make the MLS Next Pro playoffs. So the race hotly contested for these two clubs as Joseph Padez takes the yellow card. Elvis Asmanovic immediately assessing that, running over and flashing yellow. The spot, not absolutely fantastic, but decent on this one. A C was grabbed at from behind by Joseph. No hesitation from Elvis. Back underway, football back to the left, Crown Legacy through the circle. Long feed to the far side, CLFC fighting their way down into the wing towards the corner, looking for a centering feed, trying to get it away around Chattanooga. CFC steals this. Garcia Sosa off of the long pass, fighting his way towards midfield. Ball lost down along the touchline, and this one goes out. Last touched by Chattanooga, so CLFC throwing in momentarily. Chattanooga FC coming off of a rough stretch. They recorded a win on July 27th, 1-0 over Orlando. That was at home. Then played to a draw and won in a shootout against Toronto FC. Very important couple of points in that. Then a loss just last weekend in Huntsville, Alabama, 1-0 the final. Ball sent on from left to right towards the 6-yard box, loose down towards the circle. Chattanooga floated over the top just beyond midfield and regathered by a C, who sends it to Odunze. The keeper of Crown Legacy, as we close out the 59th minute and enter the 60th, distributes this forward. CLFC, the club from North Carolina, trying to get this going back in their direction. Chattanooga playing up. Taylor Gray, Wamry, Garcia Sosa up near the ball. A C gets it around Padez towards midfield. Chattanooga takes it away in vacant space. Padez floats this backwards towards the circle. Crown Legacy harassing him. Padez again with the ball behind the midfield stripe. From left to right, working it backwards. He's got Duvon. Via Faramina and Chattanooga trying to find some way to get this through traffic. Roped over the midfield stripe. He's got Jimenez Aranzazu, who's heavily defended along the touchline. Taylor Gray has a little room, splits the difference. A trio of defenders gets through them again into the 18-yard box. Set out front under the penalty spot. Wamry deflected away. Taylor Gray regathers right side. This one just wide of the post and out of play into the brickwork. Good luck for Odunze, just off the mark for Taylor Gray, trying to clean up what was a good scoring chance for Wamry, and Gray created that all by himself. Triple teamed, beat them out as he got the ball initially, then beat two of them, splitting the difference, fighting his way into the 18, sends it out to the penalty spot, right out front, centered up to Wamry. Wamry tries to get the ball off and is blockered away. Regathered, sent back to Taylor Gray off of the deflection. Gray takes a nice shot, but it's just wide right. The rain coming down in Matthews, North Carolina. We're playing on, and Elvis, our referee, hustling to get a jacket. Ball sent from midfield backwards down to the left. Crown Legacy playing on a grass playing surface in North Carolina, so things could get slick and muddy quick. Down towards the midfield stripe. Pena Boardman coming out for Merkovich. Crown Legacy making the change in the 61st minute. Long feed, a C comes up with the ball, battling his way towards the 18. Dribble, dribble, dribble. Taylor Gray cuts him off and takes it away. Chattanooga FC back to Padez. Sent over the top towards midfield. Taylor Gray stays with it. Taylor Gray trying to do it all by himself, and Garcia Sosa going to turn the ball back over to Crown Legacy. Throw incoming. Chattanooga will retreat back to the defensive end of the field. 62nd minute is here. So Chattanooga, 3 crucial points on the line tonight. Then they'll travel to Miami, that on August 25th. A home match against Atlanta United and Columbus, then on the road against New England. Different story for Crown Legacy. They had their best stretch of the season that capped with a win against Chattanooga way back on July 6th, 2-1 the victory. At the time made their record 7-5-3. Since then, they've had a loss, a win, a loss, and 2 draws. And following those 2 draws, they enter this weekend in this matchup at home against Chattanooga. Right now, they lead 1-0. 63rd minute is here. Driving rain at the Sportsplex at Matthews. CLFC going backwards to the left towards midfield. Long feed. Chattanooga takes it away, and our keeper, Jonathan Burke, tries to send this downfield. It goes out over the touchline near the bench of Crown Legacy. 1-0 Crown Legacy, shifting around. We played just over an hour, 62 minutes in the books between these two clubs on CKRN. 1-0 CLFC. Really, really important points on the line for these two clubs. Crown Legacy would love to just grind out this clock and walk away with a big victory. Jonathan Burke signals and delivers a blasting kick towards midfield. Water shooting out from under the ball, taken away by Crown Legacy. Here's the pass, left to right, down towards the 18-yard box. A shot deflected away. It goes wide right and over the end line. Very well played defensively by Jimenez Aranzazu. 64th minute rolls onto the clock. It's 1-0. The rain driving down. Lines being lost, paint fading in the water. The corner will come from the close side, way down on the right. A big set piece for Crown Legacy. We still have a half of an hour left to play in regulation, but Crown Legacy with a 1-0 lead. A second goal puts this on the top shelf. Way up high and hard to reach. Sent in quickly by Crown Legacy. Back towards the corner of the 18 SC. Chipped back door of the 6-yard box. Chattanooga headers it away. Womry has it on the penalty arc. Tries to clear it once. Now sent straight up towards the edge of the penalty arc. Garvanyan touches this backwards. Chattanooga takes over with the ball. The rain slows down a little bit in Matthews. And as it lets up, players slow down for just a moment. Jonathan Burke will put Chattanooga back underway as they trail 1-0. He touches it over to Anatoly Prepelica. Now to the close side. Duvon distributes this with a long feed over midfield, trying to find Garcia Sosa just behind the circle. Chattanooga loses this. Jude Arthur was after it. Now Womry can't run it down. Sent backwards, and the center back looking both ways with it. Not liking it, Jack Neely going to go to Odunze. He goes far side. The keeper finding help, Crown Legacy FC. 1 hour, 5 minutes played in North Carolina between these two clubs. CLFC leading 1-0. Long pass, and Crown Legacy does come up with the ball just beyond the penalty arc, but no one there to help as he passes it away looking for teammates. Only 3 Chattanoogan defenders there. Ball is just behind midfield, working from left to right. Crown Legacy along the touchline on the far side, just in front of the press box. Big collision. This one goes out up into row C. Fans coming back out into the stands as the rain lets up in Matthews. The Sportsplex now wet, but the Lions seem to have held up pretty well in the rain. Throw in coming for Crown Legacy. 5 yards beyond midfield. They work from left to right and lead 1-0. Thrown in, battle for the ball. CLFC looking with it. Fighting his way around a Chattanoogan defender. Womry wants to take it away. Ball is loose. CFC has it. Set inside, and the whistle sounds. Osmanovic sending the ball back to the North Carolina club. Tennessee's team, Chattanooga trailing 1-0. And a change coming for Chattanooga, a substitution. Callum Watson awaiting Jude Arthur. He'll come onto the pitch. The 4th official, Josiah, signaling to him, come off now. 66 minutes played. We're into the 67th. Watson in for Jude Arthur. Jude Arthur has been a big piece this year for Chattanooga FC. This was his 17th appearance for the club. Callum Watson, this will be his 13th. 450 minutes played. Very efficient passer. He's also got 10 key passes to his name. A man from Essex, England as a child, came from the Canadian Premier League and HFX Wanderers to Chattanooga. Ball is dumped by CFC from right to left, back to Odunze, the keeper of Crown Legacy. They'll reset. Jack Neely with the ball on the edge of the 18. Womry playing up after it, sent to the far side. From left to right, here comes Crown Legacy. Midway between the 18-yard box and midfield. Not liking the pressure at Chattanooga, so going backwards a couple of times. Womry still playing up and playing with pressure. Sent long over the top for a C. He loses it over the touchline. The ball rolls to Chattanooga FC. Thrown in, Chattanooga. Callum Watson bent to the far side. From right to left, Chattanooga Football Club. Rolled over midfield, down along the far touchline. Just into the attacking side. Left off towards the wing. Chattanooga has it. Dribble, 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 fighting his way towards the 18, looking for help inside, sent out front from the right side of the penalty arc. A shot goes wide left, about 10 feet wide. A good look, a quality scoring chance, just unable to capitalize. And a bit of a different look. Right now, the 4 who are playing the furthest up, obviously Taylor Gray and Womry, standing way up on the 18, trailing them just by a bit. Garcia Sosa, Jimenez Aranzazu standing just a bit back as well. Callum Watson with the ball from the midfield circle, goes to Taylor Gray. Here's a pass to the close side of the 18. Womry back outside towards the wing. Chattanooga to Jimenez Aranzazu, heavily defended. 3 defenders there, sent through edge of the 18. Jimenez Aranzazu to Womry on the corner. Out front from the penalty arc, Garcia Sosa left side. Odunze just touches that out over the end line. And a call here against Chattanooga. They want the ball. They're saying Odunze touched it. We'll take another look. Sent inside from the spot. Garcia Sosa took a shot to the left. It's hard to tell from the replay, I'll be honest with you, but it really does look like his fingertips touch that ball and he brushes it out over the end line. Should be a set piece for Chattanooga, but not awarded midway through our 69th minute, where it's 1-0 Crown Legacy. Ball sent, skying up over the top towards midfield, gathered up, down along the touchline from left to right, towards the wing, into the 18. Chattanooga comes up with it. Sent out front, CFC from right to left, long feed towards midfield. Chattanooga has it, fighting with it. Garcia Sosa in trouble, he goes backwards. CFC maintaining possession. Menje rolls this to Perez, close side, and we're into the 70th minute. Long feed to Wamri, he's attacking, down towards the wing, outside of the 18, way off of it still. Instead going out to Callum Watson, bent to the far side, just beyond the corner to the 18, Chattanooga. 3 defenders, so instead Chattanooga retreating. A bit of a reset. Callum Watson gathers it, trying the wing on the far side from near the touchline. Here's a centering feed into the 6, a shot. Gloved by Odunze, and he gets a hold of the ball. Very well played, over the top, delivered to Wamri. He tries to create a chance, but not enough time to set up and get a quality shot off. He just tries to go over the top of Odunze. He recognizes where he's going with the ball, gloves it right away. 70th minute is about to come to a close. It's 1-0 Crown Legacy. They have the ball inside of their own 18. 2 quick passes. Jack Neely to the far side from left to right. Down along the touchline. Roped through midfield. Crown Legacy on the move towards the wing on the far side. They've got the ball. CLFC into the 18. Waiting to get around Chattanooga. Somehow played through traffic and cleared by CFC. Arthur sends this out to midfield. Sent to the close side now. Crown Legacy backwards. Towards the circle, Neely touching it back and forth. Crown Legacy nowhere to find a way through traffic, so working it back and forth at midfield, intercepted by Chattanooga. Taylor Gray lofts it over the top. Odunze beats Wamri to the ball. He comes about 20 yards beyond the 18-yard box and sends it off. Good play by Chituru, the keeper, but it gives Chattanooga the ball deep in the attacking third. 2 changes coming for Crown Legacy. Firstly, we're going to see Smalls come off, the goal scorer. He made it 1-0 Crown Legacy. In his place, Carmona Romero. We're also going to see Singh come off of the field. Carmona Romero, a forward. This is his 16th appearance this season. Nyanjo coming in for Singh. Jonathan Nyanjo, a forward. His 20th appearance this season, signed with the club in March of this year. Known as Jono by coaches and teammates. Earned first-team All-American honors, named a semifinalist for the Mac Herman Trophy. If you don't know, that's the most prestigious individual award in Division I college soccer. Last year netted 4 goals, 4 assists during his senior campaign. Led the Charlotte 49ers to an American Athletic Conference title and a tournament appearance. Thrown in, Chattanooga trying to get into the attacking side, taken away by Crown Legacy. Played along the edge of the circle from left to right. Long feed towards the 18. A C has it, looking to bend it inside. Not liking all the pressure. Ball comes right back to him after he passes it away. Chattanooga trying to park the bus. Sent inside towards the penalty spot, and CFC's Prepelica sends this up over the top and out over the end line. I like the SP made out of hedges in front of the flags. Stands for Sportsplex at Matthews. 73rd minute is here. 1-0 Crown Legacy. Chattanooga needs to find a way to get an equalizer. They have created scoring chance after scoring chance, and this dates back to last week in Huntsville. Chattanooga was seemingly the momentum all for CFC. The corner will come from the close side, way down on the right. Crown Legacy crashing the 18. Here's the delivery, backside of the 6. Collision, ball loose out front, and the whistle. Elvis blows this dead. Will play on. Chattanooga takes over with the ball. Well done by Anatoly Prepelica, tonight's captain for Chattanooga. Long feed, right to left towards midfield. Garvanyan double teamed, keeps the ball for CFC, going backwards to Callum Watson. He has it stolen away and elects to just pull the defender down by his jersey. And Callum Watson being assessed a yellow card, deservedly so. Can't get away with that. Probably a good play by Callum Watson. because he was all alone and would have had a lot of space to work with. It would have been a very dangerous situation for Chattanooga. Callum Watson elects to just pick up the yellow card. It'll be his 5th of the season. The man from England making a momentary decision to pull down the attacker. 1-0 Crown Legacy, 74th minute, winding towards the 75th in North Carolina. A quarter of an hour left to play between these two clubs in regulation. 3 crucial points on the line. Chattanooga desperately needs to find an equalizer. Right now, Crown Legacy a chance to put this potentially out of reach with a second goal. Here's the set piece, rolled to the left towards midfield. Crown Legacy roping this down towards the 6-yard box. Too much on it. This one towards the end line and stays in, gathered in the corner. CLFC out to the corner of the 18, bent back door of the 6. Burke punches this away. Out in front of the penalty arc. This one gathered up by CLFC. They're going to get another chance. Aaron John from 20 yards beyond the 18 in the attacking third. Comes to the close side, sent back to him. AJ rolls this away from Garcia Sosa, and a full reset now for Crown Legacy. And they're happy to do that in this situation. Leading 1-0, they can take all the time they want on these scoring chances. Anytime they're possessing the ball and keeping it cleanly away from Chattanooga, happy to do so. Rolled to the close side, Jack Neely. He gives it off, distributed down. A C, looking for help. Aaron John back alongside him, getting around Taylor Gray. A C, fighting his way through midfield. Delivered, roped down to the close side where he's got Cam Duke. Duke inside towards the penalty arc. Now backwards into the midfield circle. Long feed towards the 18. CLFC, he's got it. Fighting his way towards the 18 and taken down hard on the edge of it by Jimenez Aranzazu. And Elvis is coming down. I thought he was going to pull the card. Keeps it pocketed for now. Osmanovic, our referee tonight. Garcia Sosa chipped at the ball. Wamri behind it. Prepelica parked in his way, and the big collision going to give a beautiful spot to Crown Legacy. This is a prime scoring chance. The ball is 2 feet outside of the 18, just to the left of the penalty arc. Crown Legacy can score a put-away goal late in the 76th minute. Less than a quarter of an hour left to play in regulation between CLFC and Chattanooga Football Club. From the Sportsplex at Matthews at CKRN, glad you're with us. I'm Gabriel Schrei. 3 crucial points on the line. Chattanooga must stop this chance. They absolutely must. Jelaine Forbes standing along with the ball. Beside him is Aaron John. The ball is 24 inches outside of the 18-yard box, just to the left of the penalty arc. On his hunch is kneeled down on the left post. Jonathan Burke awaits. A 5-man wall built just beyond the 6-yard box. Every white kit standing in the 18 near the penalty spot. Osmanovic shouting out to players on both squads. 77th minute is winding. 1-0 Crown Legacy. They await the signal. Aaron John and Forbes stand with the ball. Jelaine Forbes, 4 goals this season. Aaron John, one of the most decorated players in all of Next Pro this season. 7 goals to his name, 7 assists. A very balanced attacker. The 78th minute has come. It's 1-0. Osmanovic talking to both players. Chattanooga has loaded up the 18. And way on the back is C, having to come out of the match. In his place, Rodriguez de Canseco Cruz. We'll see what he can bring to the game. 77th minute is gone. We're midway through the 78th. It's 1-0 Crown Legacy. They have an absolute prime scoring chance. The ball is 2 feet outside of the 18-yard box, just to the left of the penalty arc. Chattanooga has loaded up the 18 with white jerseys. All of them behind the penalty spot. A 3-man wall directly inside of the ball. Forbes pumps. John fires. Right side covered by Burke. Jonathan Burke. That is a big-time save for Chattanooga in the 79th minute. Chattanooga trails 1-0 in North Carolina. 3 crucial league points on the line. The playoff race hotly contested between these two. Chattanooga 8th in the Eastern Conference. Crown Legacy 6th. This is a must-win match for these clubs down the back stretch of the schedule. Centered up into the circle, taken away by Crown Legacy. Long feed towards the wing, far side from left to right. Crown Legacy with the ball, leading 1-0. Walking towards the 18. Here's a shot. Burke swats it away again. Jonathan Burke sends that out over the end line, selling out to get to the ball. Just over 10 minutes left to play in regulation. We've almost played 90 minutes in North Carolina between these two. Crown Legacy in the driver's seat. They've scored a goal. Chattanooga yet to record one. Shutout last time out. In spite of doing everything right on paper, they looked unstoppable offensively, just unable to actually score the goal in the same tonight. Here comes a corner and a set piece for Crown Legacy, who's leading 1-0, looking for what I would call a put-away goal. From the far corner, Ben over the top, back door of the 6. There's a man parked there, the header, it's loose out in front. Burke falls on the ball again. Jonathan Burke, what a save. Ring 10 bells for that man. He's incredible tonight. Very well delivered to the front side of the 6. It's the right side of the post. Trying to put that away is Jonathan Nyanjo. He's scored a pair of goals this season. And the Mac Herman Trophy award finalist unable to clean that up and score late in the 80th minute. It remains 1-0 Crown Legacy. Chattanooga now with the ball. Sent out of the back towards midfield, played aerially by CFC, trying to get this through traffic around a pair of defenders. Garcia Sosa chips it into the wing, Menjay with it, and he is offside per our official. The assistant referee says no, that is out, or rather back to Crown Legacy. A pair of changes coming, make it a trio of changes for Chattanooga FC. Jalen James, Fareed Sarsar, and number 99 for Chattanooga Football Club, Marcus Naglestad. Very decorated men waiting to come in. A midfielder from McKinney, Texas, Jalen James. This will be his 19th appearance this season. He scored 5 goals. The defender from Argentina, Fareed Sarsar, his 17th appearance this season. And number 99, Marcus Naglestad, the most decorated and celebrated player in Chattanooga Football Club history. 33 years old. He has scored more goals for anyone in franchise history. 97 in his professional career, 58 of them for Chattanooga. Ball rolls through midfield. It's loose near the far touchline from left to right. He's through. Here comes Crown Legacy towards the 18. Chipped back door, all alone, and the pass is off the mark. The ball rolls towards the end line and is kept in by Crown Legacy. He surely would have scored if the pass had been on the mark. Chipped back door, the cross headed away by Chattanooga and now cleared out of the 18. Midway through the 82nd minute, it's 1-0 Crown Legacy. Chattanooga and Crown Legacy duking it out, throwing body blows in North Carolina. 3 crucial points on the line tonight. Hello, thank you for being with us. CKRN, I'm Gabriel Schrei. Thrilled to bring you the action and glad you're along for the ride. Chattanooga with the ball in midfield on the circle, working from right to left. They're going to go backwards to Fareed Sarsar, touched by Jimenez Aranzazu to tonight's captain, Anatoly Prepelica, the Moldovan. He goes far side through midfield. Here comes Fareed. Long feed into the wing. Chattanooga walking their way along the far touchline. Now down towards the 18-yard box. Chattanooga out front. Sent back towards the midfield stripe, looking for space, and well played by Crown Legacy. They've parked the bus to some degree here. Chipped over the top towards the 18-yard box. Wamry has it on the 6, deflected away by Odunze. A run-on kick. This one deflected away. Callum Watson is scoring chance. It's stymied. 83rd minute is winding. 1-0 Crown Legacy. They send this towards midfield. Now attacking down along the touchline. Dribbling, fighting against Fareed Sarsar. The ball sent off near the bench of Crown Legacy. Garvanyan wants it. It stays with the club from North Carolina in their home venue. Sportsplex at Matthews, the site of one of the matches to watch this week, per the front office of the league, MLS Next Pro, saying this one is must-watch football. What a scoring chance that was moments ago. Very well delivered. An aerial play goes to Wamry. He's on the penalty spot. Odunze makes a highlight reel save, selling out, knocks the ball away. It is rebounded by Callum Watson. He tries to the run on score, deflected away again by Crown Legacy. A whole team defensive effort. They lead 1-0. 84th minute is here. Chattanooga has the ball at midfield. A must-score situation for this club. Chattanooga fighting into the attacking side. Their man taken down. Crown Legacy delivered to the far touchline from left to right on the attack now, leading 1-0. Looking with it, around a defender. What a move. Delivered down towards the corner. Nyanjo sent out front into vacant space. Staying with it, Crown Legacy now to AJ. Delivered to the close side. Looking with it into the wing. On the close side with the ball is Carmona Romero. Into the 18. Chattanooga takes it away. Via Faramina shutting down Cam Duke. And the ball back to CFC. Jonathan Burke, it'll be goal kick. 84th minute winding, closing in on the 85th minute of play between these clubs. Prepelica from the penalty spot for Chattanooga. They'll work from right to left. Distributed far side, Chattanooga FC. Fareed Sarsar walking with the ball into midfield. Looking and surveying, defenders crashing on him, gives it off to Callum Watson. He splits the difference, a pair of defenders. Now Naglestad bends this over the top to the close side. This one kisses the turf and goes out over the close touchline. Jalen James couldn't get to it in time. It's off the mark and goes to Crown Legacy. Thrown in by Rodriguez de Canseco Cruz on the back from left to right. This one, a lot of contact. The ball will stay as Via Faramina tried to compete for that. Carmona Romero will keep it for Crown Legacy. Rodriguez de Canseco Cruz throwing in from 10 yards behind midfield. Ball rattles to Crown Legacy, fighting for it. Jalen James gets it to Garcia Sosa. They're 10 yards into the attacking side. With the ball is Callum Watson, given to Jimenez Aranzazu. Up to James, backwards, Chattanooga looking for room. The man from McKinney again with the ball. Jalen chipped out of play. And this one misdirected by Jimenez Aranzazu. Chattanooga trailing 1-0. We have less than 5 minutes to play in regulation. We've nearly played 1.5 hours of football action from Sportsplex at Matthews. 3 very crucial points on the line for these two clubs. Huge collision as this is thrown in. And shouting out to Elvis, Josue Rodriguez de Canseco Cruz is livid. Thrown in by Via Faramina, delivered up to Marcus Naglestad. Luis Garcia Sosa dribbling, fighting, back to Callum Watson, 1 defender there, 4 on him, long feed, Jalen James in the 18, bent back door, ball loose near the 6, Chattanooga has it, in the 18, sent back across to the 6, headed away by CLFC, CFC regathers it midway into the attacking side. A reset now, 4 minutes left in regulation. Chattanooga to Fareed Sarsar, long feed from right to left, down towards the end line. Chattanooga sends it out front and gathered again by Crown Legacy. Sent into the wing on the far side. They're trying to clear this away, fighting for it on the touchline. Crown Legacy stays with it in traffic. To the corner of their own 18, Crown Legacy still with it, trying to play some keep away. Sent outside of the 18, midway towards midfield, gathered up just behind the circle. Long feed, CLFC coming close side, and a nice connection to Carmona Romero. He goes back into the circle and content to waste as much time as possible here with a 1-0 lead. They're looking to walk out of their home venue with 3 points tonight. Long feed to Berchamus. He's got it on the corner of the 18, trying to go inside. Chattanooga cuts him off. To the penalty arc. Outside, he's got Luis Garcia Sosa. Watson backwards, Fareed Sarsar. Chattanooga chipping this all around. We've got less than 3 minutes to play in regulation between Chattanooga and Crown Legacy. Tennessee and North Carolina, 2 clubs that are very passionate. 3 crucial points on the line. We're in the late stages. From right to left through midfield, Chattanooga has it towards the wing, down towards the 18-yard box. Chattanooga Football Club. Here's a shot, blockered away, loose in the 6. Chattanooga cleans it up. Mehdi Wamri scores and celebrates with Naglestad, the equalizer. It's 1-1 at Sportsplex at Matthews. What a score for Chattanooga Football Club. I would say it was a beautiful delivery, but that one got dislodged, rattled through traffic, somehow finds its way to Wamri. I'll tell you exactly how. This one comes from the corner of the 18-yard box. It's deflected, sputtering, bouncing. It's in the air in the 6, 3 feet in the air. Wamri, the man from Ivry-sur-Seine, France, runs onto it, howitzer to the left side, cleans it up, and equalizes us in North Carolina. It's 1-1 Chattanooga and Crown Legacy. CLFC with the ball from left to right, fighting their way towards Chattanooga's 18 and sent aerial by Villa Faramina. What a play by Wamry, staying with the ball. The confidence and the poise is huge. Less than 2 minutes left to play in regulation, and now a beautiful spot on a ton of contact. And the captain, the Moldovan, is arguing the call, but Elvis is not having it. Osmanovic giving the spot about 15 yards, as many as 20 maybe, straight off the right side of the 18-yard box. To deliver is Mirkovic, Philippe, a midfielder from Manhattan, New York, his 18th appearance this season. He has 3 assists. Here it is, bent over the top, back corner of the 6. Chattanooga shuts this down. Prepelica makes the save defensively. Naglestad plays it away and misdirected over the far touchline, but the immediate threat is eliminated. Less than 1 to play in regulation. All knotted up. The equalizer scored moments ago by Wamry. 1-1, Crown Legacy and Chattanooga. 3 very crucial points on the line. This could go to a shootout. We'll certainly see quite a bit of stoppage time, though. Mirkovic, a scoring chance moments ago, was bent towards the back of the 6-yard box. And Anatoly Prepelica, his size, the captain tonight, 6'6", uses that frame to get in the way. There was no getting around him. Chattanooga now trying to clear off the throw-in by Crown Legacy, up to Wamry, who's at midfield. Floated over the top, aerial ball, the play to the man from McKinney, Texas, Jalen James. He nutmegs the defender and is thrown to the ground. A yellow card assist here. Josue Rodriguez de Canseco Cruz, the man from Brazil, immediately threw his hands into the air and knew the call was coming. He picks up the yellow card. Big collision with Jalen James. And on the replay, it looked pretty equal to the amount of force they brought, but James is the one who goes to the turf and able to elicit the yellow card against Josue. 4 minutes of stoppage time is the call. Chattanooga now a scoring chance on a set piece. They're about 25, as many as 30 yards, straight off the left corner of the 18. Watson to deliver. Callum bends this over the top. The header, it's loose out front of the 6 and booted off of the field by Crown Legacy. They're just playing keep away from Mehdi Wamry. They'll say this is last touched by Chattanooga. It's touched before it goes out by CFC. And so we've already played 3/4 of a minute of 4 of added time. Deadlocked at 1 goal apiece in this match. Goal kick coming for Odunze. And he's taking his time, so that tells me Crown Legacy is really feeling as though the momentum is with Chattanooga, still happy to burn clock and go to a shootout in this match. Odunze on the corner of the 6-yard box, back and forth, touching the ball slowly, trying to burn some time. We played 1 minute and 15 seconds of 4 of stoppage time. From left to right, sent over the top of midfield, down into the attacking third. Crown Legacy fighting for the ball. They've got it in the wing alongside the 18, looking for a centering feed. Sent out front of the 18-yard box, battling for the ball, and the call against Chattanooga. Too much contact by Jimenez Aranzazu. Elvis Osmanovic, the head referee, stops this and gives another beautiful spot to Crown Legacy. 98 seconds in the stoppage time. The ball is about 8 yards beyond the left corner of the 18-yard box. Jonathan Burke crouched in front of the left post. A 3-man half wall has been built just on the corner of the 18. 2 players for Crown Legacy standing on the ball. Every other white jersey is just inside of the penalty arc in the 18 for Chattanooga. 2 minutes of our 4 of stoppage time are gone. Clock still winding. Here's the signal. Delivery bent towards the front of the 6 and covered by Jonathan Burke. He dives and makes a 3rd huge save in this second half. He has been lights out for Chattanooga tonight. What a play by Jonathan Burke, and you can tell he's feeling it. Burke walks his way out just inside of the 18 behind the penalty arc for the drop kick. A laser delivered beyond midfield, deep into the attacking third. This rolls all the way to Odunze, who just gloves it himself. The keeper for Crown Legacy puts us back underway quickly. We've nearly played 3 minutes of our 4 of stoppage time through midfield. Big collision, ball back to Chattanooga just behind the stripe. Roped down to Marcus Naglestad, who slides and goes down hard, and he is down. Ball will stay with Chattanooga. Marcus slow to rise. Hopefully he's all right. The Norwegian legend back to his boots will play on. We played 3 minutes and 10 seconds of 4 minutes of stoppage time. Naglestad a race to the ball. CLFC selling out, sliding to it. He is tripped up at the ankles and goes down hard. And our AR wastes no time throwing the flag into the air. Chattanooga will have a set piece 25 yards beyond the right corner of the 18. Sankiza Paradis is actually going to suffer a yellow card for that. 3.5 play to 4 minutes of stoppage time. A shootout looming in Matthews. Centered up, Chattanooga chipped into the 18. No one there initially. Odunsa comes out and falls onto the ball for Crown Legacy. CLFC with the ball. We played 3:50 of 4 of stoppage time. How long will they let this go? Crown Legacy, long feed towards midfield from left to right. One connection, now two backwards. Bent over the top to the close side. There's Rodriguez de Canseco Cruz. He's got it left off. Jalen James running to the ball, fighting for it down near the corner. Carmona Romero harassing him. Chattanooga clears it away, and we have concluded this match between these two clubs. Absolutely unbelievable. Chattanooga gets the equalizer from Mehdi Wamri. Must win points in North Carolina for Chattanooga. Must win points at homes in Sportsplex at Matthews for Crown Legacy Football Club. We're going to a shootout. One more point on the line. Who will get it? We'll find out in 2 minutes. Don't go anywhere. CKRN.
Hey Chattanooga, show your pride for the Chattanooga Football Club. Our team, our city, our pride. Join us at Finley Stadium and experience the thrill of live soccer. From heart-stopping goals to electrifying saves, there's nothing like the roar of the crowd. Get your tickets now at ChattanoogaFC.com and bring your friends and family for an unforgettable night. Together we can make this season one for the record books. Let's pack the stands and show our team the support they deserve.
Show your Chattanooga FC pride everywhere you go with official club gear. From stylish hats and tees to cozy hoodies and scarves, we've got everything you need to represent your team. Visit our online store at ChattanoogaFC.com or stop by our merchandise stands at Finley Stadium. Gear up and wear your colors proudly. Let's paint the city blue together. Chattanooga Football Club. Your team, your style, your gear.
This is the Chattanooga Kickoff Network. Now back to more Chattanooga Football Club action with your play-by-play host, Gabriel Schrei.
I would say we've unbelievably gone to a shootout, but at this point it's very believable, especially for these two clubs. Crown Legacy has won 4 shootouts this season. Chattanooga has won 5. They've gone to them time and time again. We've seen electric action from these clubs in shootouts, and it doesn't get bigger than this. They both desperately needed the points tonight. Now one more is on the line as they both claimed one in a 1-1 draw. Who will take the final point home from Sportsplex at Matthews? Hello everyone, welcome back CKRN. We played an hour and a half of regulation and gone to a shootout between Crown Legacy and Chattanooga. I'm Gabriel Schrei and glad you're here with us. The captain's meeting, Neely and Prepelica shaking hands before the shootout gets underway. It'll be interesting to see how these two clubs select to go to shootout tonight. For the moment, both have been pushed to 34 points in league play. Chattanooga is 8th in the Eastern Conference. Crown Legacy is 6th. Only 8 teams from each conference make it into the national playoff. So if the season were to have ended this morning, both would have been in, but just barely. And at 33 points, they're within 2 points of about half of the league, all in contention for playoff spots. It's really coming down to these final couple of matches. Left on the schedule for Chattanooga, 6 after tonight. And that means only 18 total possible points left on the table. That's if they win out. We're ready to finish from Sportsplex at Matthews between these two clubs. So if a team loses a match, they get 0 points, obviously. If you play to a draw, you get 1. If you win the shootout and the draw, you get 2 points. And obviously, if you win the match, you get 3 whole points. Both have achieved 1 point, playing to a 1-1 draw Goals scored seems like forever ago now. Smalls scored in beautiful fashion for Crown Legacy. They held that lead for most of the match, and in the late stages, Wamry cleans up a winding, rattling shot that's loose in front of the 6 to make it 1-1. That equalizer took us through regulation, through stoppage time, and to this shootout in a 1-1 draw between CLFC and Chattanooga. We're ready to go in the shootout. Glad you're with us, CKRN. Gabriel Schrei here following the draw. Both clubs sending their men to the center circle. It looks like our shootout will be down on the far left. Burke and Odunse making their way there now. That's also an interesting wrinkle in this entire match. Burke made 3 of the best saves I've seen all year tonight. Absolutely played lights out. If Chattanooga wins the shootout, certainly the player of the match for his unbelievable saves. But not the regular starter, an all-star missing tonight with a minor injury. Jean Antoine, number 15, originally from Jeremy Haiti, out of the match, so that could play a factor. How much practice, experience does he have in game situations? One of the most storied careers in NCAA history, played 4 years at Eastern Illinois for the Panthers and finished up with 1 more year of eligibility for the Drake Bulldogs. Jonathan Burke will need to have a couple more electric saves to walk away with the extra point from North Carolina. Chattanooga will shoot first, and they've selected their shooter. Marcus Naglestad, the all-time leading goal scorer for Chattanooga Football Club. This is his first match back on the roster. He signed earlier this week. You heard him during the pregame show. 58 career goals for Chattanooga Football Club. 97 his entire professional career. Originally from Kristiansand, Norway. He's played about 9 minutes this season. He walks to the spot. Odunse standing in. Chituru, originally from Raleigh, North Carolina, a regular for the U.S. youth team. Marcus will shoot, strikes left side, he got it. Low down below the glove of Odunse, nothing he could do. Marcus makes it 1-0 Chattanooga in the shootout. Naglestad approached, no trickery, no delay, no thinking about it, didn't fake backdoor, just gas. Low left side, rifles that home into the twine, 1-0 Chattanooga. Put a check mark under number 99. Jonathan Burke now takes his place between the posts, and Marcus is followed by Josue Rodriguez de Canseco Cruz, the forward from Brazil. He's standing straight back from the penalty spot. Waiting, approaches, walks left, stops, fires right side, he got it. It's 1-1 in the shootout. Rodriguez de Canseco Cruz keeps it equal after 1 shooter apiece. An extra point on the line in Matthews. We played to a 1-1 draw, and right now tied 1-1 in the shootout. Very well played by Canseco Cruz to keep us tied after a shooter apiece. Chattanooga has selected their next shooter. To follow Naglestad, a young member of this roster, Milo Garvanyan. He has scored a pair of goals this season, a native of Albuquerque, New Mexico. Very efficient player, very good with the football. He'll step off to the right side of the penalty spot. Odunse is ready. Garvanyan approaches, strikes right side, and Odunse swats that away. Full palm onto the glove. His size in the post is impressive. Great coverage by Odunse, great instincts. He moves before Garvanyan starts to even strike with the ball, gets the glove onto the football and swats it over the end line. Garvanyan could not put it home, so now, after 2 shooters for Chattanooga, still 1-1. The next shooter, Filip Markovic, the midfielder from Manhattan. Filip from the left, strikes right side, saved by Burke. We're equalized again, 1-1 after 2 shooters in Sportsplex at Matthews. Jonathan Burke. He's got a new highlight reel after tonight. 4 electric saves for Chattanooga. He keeps it rolling. Unbelievable. 2 shooters have gone for either club. These 2 franchises tied at 1 apiece. Naglestad makes it. Rodriguez de Canseco Cruz makes it. 2 misses in a row, Garvanyan and Merkovich. Now the captain, Prepelica, to shoot. Shuffles left, walks right. Here's the strike left side. He got it. Odunse throws his body into the air, is flailing his arms, and Prepelica stays at ground level. That's all grass. 2-1. Prepelica gets another for Chattanooga FC. The Moldovan is stone cold on that one. Glad you're with us, CKRN. I'm Gabriel Schrei. We're into a shootout. Both of these clubs desperately in need of points in the playoff race. 1 more left on the table. Chattanooga right now leading 2-1. They've had 3 shooters go. This is the 3rd for Crown Legacy FC. Steps off to the right, strikes quickly, top bar, and it comes off of it. Too much on it. Jelaine Forbes, the defender from New York, can't get it to go. It came off of the crossbar. So after 3 shooters apiece, it's 2-1 Chattanooga. Burke's hand wouldn't have been there. It would have been just shy, inches shy, if Forbes had been on the mark, but there was too much on it. It was just inches too high himself. 3 shooters apiece. And right now it's 2-1. Chattanooga can make this a nearly impossible situation with their 4th shooter, Farid Sarsar. Farid has been electric on defense. The Argentinian approaches, strikes right side, he got it. 3-1 Chattanooga FC. A big lead in the shootout with 3 shooters left to go between these 2 clubs. Farid Sarsar looking good for Chattanooga in North Carolina. What an effort by this club in the shootout to get this extra point. Farid Sarsar watched Anatoly Prepelica go low. Odunse again throws his body into the air, flails his arms out wide, and the ball goes low. It's underneath him, directly under him. No way he could save that once he's already committed. The next shooter, the 4th for Crown Legacy, number 27, Nimfasha. He approaches, strike left side, and rustles the twine. It's 3-2. 1 shooter apiece left to go between these 2 clubs. Crown Legacy keeps this one alive. Berchamis, very clutch for the club from North Carolina. Crown Legacy had to get that to keep the match going. And now a lot of weight on the man from McKinney, Texas, Jalen James. If James can score, he's the 5th shooter for Chattanooga. It would be the 4th in the shootout, and it ends the match. Chattanooga takes the extra point if he makes this. Odunse walks out between the posts. 2 shooters in a row have gone low under the goalie. Jalen James straight off of the penalty spot, shuffles left, looking right. Here's the approach, strikes, and it's saved. Odunse slides and makes the save. He went low. Odunse drops and stops the ball. It's 3-2. 1 shooter left to go for Crown Legacy. What a save. Jalen James, a brilliant effort, tried to do the same trick. Odunse does not sell out high. He goes low. It comes off of his legs, right off the quadriceps, is deflected away, and the sun comes out for the final shooter into the eyes of Jonathan Burke. He's down on the left facing the sunset. Our final shooter, Jonathan Nyanjo. The forward has scored a trio of goals this season. He can send us to extra shooters. It's 3-2 Chattanooga. Nyanjo, to keep it alive, approaches from the left, strikes low left. Burke made the save. The 5th gigantic save of the night for Jonathan Burke. Stamp his name on a dollar bill. Unbelievable. Chattanooga takes the extra point in electric fashion, and his teammates storm the goal and jump onto him. Celebrate with that man. Well deserved. What a night for Jonathan Burke and Chattanooga Football Club, who takes 2 points in North Carolina. They'll be heroes when they return to the Scenic City. Unbelievable. Nyanjo goes low left side, the same spot that Jalen James went moments ago, and Jonathan Burke makes the perfect play, predicts where that's going to go. He sells out and is right in the way. Ball comes off of his gloves. That's my man of the match, hands down. Congratulations to Jonathan Burke on his big night and Chattanooga Football Club on collecting 2 points on the road. Their record rises to 7-8-7. They now have 35 points in league play. Crown Legacy FC, their record rises to 8-8-5. They have 34 points in league play and a hotly contested playoff race. I'll be back with some short post-game analysis in just a moment on CKRN. It's a 1-1 draw. Chattanooga wins the shootout and takes 2 points in North Carolina.
Hey Chattanooga, show your pride for the Chattanooga Football Club. Our team, our city, our pride. Join us at Finley Stadium and experience the thrill of live soccer. From heart-stopping goals to electrifying saves, there's nothing like the roar of the crowd. Get your tickets now at ChattanoogaFC.com and bring your friends and family for an unforgettable night. Together we can make this season one for the record books. Let's pack the stands and show our team the support they deserve.
What I know about courage, I learned from my adoptive mom. She said sometimes you just gotta hold on and know we'll get through this. Mom, we are so high up. Hold my hand.
No, you hold my hand.
Here we go.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to find out more.
I learned patience from my adoptive dad. All he had to say was,
Hey, you got this. Just breathe. Hey, we're pretty good.
Yeah.
Might have to start a band.
I got it.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to find out more. This message is brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
Can't make it to the game? No problem. Tune in to the Chattanooga Kickoff Network for live broadcasts of every Chattanooga Football Club match. Hear every goal, every save, and every moment of excitement from the comfort of your home. Don't miss a second of the action, whether you're at home or on the go. Follow us on the Chattanooga Kickoff Network and stay connected with all the live updates and commentary. Experience the game as if you were right there in the stadium. Chattanooga Kickoff Network, bringing the game to you.
This is the Chattanooga Kickoff Network. Now back to more Chattanooga Football Club action with your play-by-play host, Gabriel Schrei.
Welcome back, everyone. CKRN. Chattanooga takes 2 points on the road in a 1-1 draw with Crown Legacy FC. My man of the match, hands down, the goalkeeper from Naperville, Illinois, Jonathan Burke, or maybe I should say hands up, because he made 5 unbelievable saves in that second half. He was absolutely unstoppable during the match, and they go to the shootout, and he is a crucial piece, if not the number one piece of winning that shootout. Odunse gets fooled twice. Chattanooga's shooters go low. A recap of all of the scoring, including the shootout of tonight's match. Let's start with our scorers in regulation. Smalls scored in brilliant fashion. It was a long feed. He gets it just outside of the penalty arc, walks it straight into the 18 of Chattanooga, and scores. Nothing that Burt could do. He tries to sell out, can't make the save, and it puts Crown Legacy ahead. They hold that lead for a very long time. We get to the closing stages of tonight's match. Many minutes later, we're down. It goes from the 54th minute to the 88th minute with no scoring. Wamry cleans up a rattling, bouncing ball that finds him just outside of the 6th in the 88th minute. That makes it 1-1. We play 4 minutes of stoppage time and go to the shootout. Chattanooga gets 2 points. How did we get there? I'll tell you who the shooters were and who did what. Chattanooga first sends their all-time leading goal scorer, the Norwegian Marcus Naglestad, to the line, and he scores from the spot, makes it 1-0. He's followed by Rodriguez de Canseco Cruz. He scores and makes it 1-1. Then 2 misses in a row. Garvanyan is swatted away. He goes top right shelf. That's followed by Merkovich, who is stymied. That doesn't last long. Prepelica scores and makes it 2-0 in the shootout. He does so in brilliant fashion. Goes low. Odunse goes high. There's no way he can do anything about the ball because he's sold out. He's off of the ground by the time he can react. A shot with a lot of juice on it comes from number 40, Jelaine Forbes. And the defender from Brooklyn, New York, had too much on it. He's inches too high. The ball comes off of the crossbar, and Burke takes a sigh of relief. It means it's 2-1 after 3 shooters. That's followed by Fareed Sarsar, who makes it effortlessly. He goes low. The match is kept alive, though, in brilliant fashion by Nimfasha Berchamis. He scores on Burke. We go to our 5th set of shooters, and are stymied first, seeing number 71 go to the line. Jalen James, the man from McKinney, Texas. Odunse sees that he's going to go low, stays low, makes the save. That's followed by a final shooter who can't get it done. Jonathan Burke makes the save in brilliant fashion, swats away the attempt from the forward, Nyanjo, and gives Chattanooga the extra point, much needed in the late stages of the season. So for the moment, they stand at 35 points. It means that they are tied for 8th in the league with Chicago Fire FC. It also pushes them way up the Eastern Conference, which obviously couldn't need that more. Now there's 4 other matches going on right now, so those standings won't make it through the weekend, obviously. This is going to change a lot before we get to next week, match week 24. But for the moment, Chattanooga can feel very good about what they've done here tonight. And they've moved ahead of Crown Legacy in the Eastern Conference. With 35 points, they are 6th in the Eastern Conference. For your reference, the top 8 clubs in both conferences go to the playoff. That's it. Man of the match, Jonathan Burke, hands down. Really appreciate you tuning in and joining us tonight. What's next for Crown Legacy? They hit the road, go to New York, and take on the Red Bulls on August 25th, then host Inter Miami in Orlando City on September 1st and September 8th. For Chattanooga FC, they hit the road as well. They stay on the road, I should say, going to Miami on August 25th, then host Atlanta United and Columbus the 1st and 8th as well of September. Finally, they go on the road September 21st to New England to take on the Revolution 2. That'll do it for us tonight. Thank you for tuning in. Excellent soccer action. A 1-1 draw. Chattanooga takes the extra point on the road at Sportsplex in Matthews.
On behalf of both clubs, the fans, Gabriel Schrei, and the entire team at the Chattanooga Kickoff Network, I'm Brian Vale, bidding you farewell. Thank you for tuning in for today's edition of Professional Soccer.
All events airing on the Chattanooga Kickoff Network are broadcast live and are copyright material. Today's match will be archived for replay inside of the app or platform where you tuned in. For detailed recaps, highlights, and to secure tickets for upcoming matches, make your way to ChattanoogaFC.com. Stay informed with all of the action and never miss a chance to support your team live from the stands. Do you have game day snapshots? We'd love to see them. Tag us in your photos when you share them on social media. Are you using team hashtags with your posts? Remember to include hashtag Chattanooga Always and hashtag SomosCFC in all of your posts about Chattanooga FC. Let's unite on social media. Whether we come out on top or not, we stand together. Be sure that you're also following us on social media. Connect with Chattanooga FC on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Do you have feedback or bright ideas? We're all about making game day the best it can be. If you have suggestions or thoughts on how we can enhance the experience, we're eager to hear them. Drop by our website today to connect with us and submit your suggestions.
Gathers it up on the edge of the 18, looking for help, gets around a defender, well struck, he scores! 1-0 Chattanooga Football Club! Roaches delivers a straight left side, 2-1 Chattanooga lead! Chattanooga Football Club out in front!
This broadcast is a proud product of the Chattanooga Kickoff Network.